often as I thought I would.
I don't
I'm
get it.
aware.
I don't understand it.
I just keep getting
We're all
notifications
old
of like
men.
Devin sent you a Snapchat. I'm like, okay,
Yes, they're all.
I'll check that later, and it's like I never do.
It's either D&D related or
Off
just
camera.
shitty memes.
I think the last thing I watched of a thing of yours was like your brother was snoring, and I think you got like a fake gun. You were like, ah.
Yeah, seems about right.
That was fucking funny.
Oh wait, no, it was my cat, and she was sleeping on my bed, and I pulled out a gun and I said, "Say your prayers, Stinky."
Amazing.
Don't be dying over there.
You're not my supervisor.
Are you dying, Dylan?
I think he's
Nah.
dying.
No,
Good.
just the opposite.
You're
Got
fully
that-
alive?
Got that lifeblood going.
Nice.
I gotta get mentally prepared.
This life juice pumping.
When I got the life juice, I got the life, botanicals.
Oh,
Catch
yeah,
my
wait,
drift.
How is that new shelf doing, Devin? Too many D.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking good. I got so much more room for minis now.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum,
It's a
bum.
tragedy because I bought a whole new printer because the other one shit the bed. So, well, it's mostly my fault. I broke the hot end fan. I was fucking with it, and the bent part of an Allen wrench went up into it and just broke like 3 blades off, and the whole X-axis just.
That sounds like a tragedy.
I was pissed, and like I was looking at things to repair it, and it's just like, oh, you could buy this, this, and this for like $20, but you know you'll have to rip the whole damn printer apart to rewire everything. And I'm just like, you know what?
Nah.
My income tax just came in. There's a whole new Ender 3 Pro out, so
Oh, shit.
I got the Ender 3 Pro V2. It's very nice. V2. I mean, it's not the greatest printer, but it's like it's an Ender.
Man,
It's good.
I want to get
I have no
into
complaints.
into mini painting.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I love
It's
painting
good.
miniatures.
I just don't have the. I want to start it, and there's nothing really holding me back. I just need to get the shit.
Yeah. I need to. I actually need to paint more of my miniatures. I've got a lot of unpainted
I've got-
miniatures.
yeah, I get that. I have a lot of like store-bought miniatures because I've
Yeah.
kind
Well,
of feel bad because it's been adding up.
I used to
Because
play
local
Warhammer.
comic book stores where I got minis,
So
and I used to go there like weekly and buy minis and paint them. And now I'm just like, well, I got a 3D printer, so I can just print all the ones.
yeah,
You don't
that's
have-
the thing
Technically
is
free,
I kind of want a 3D
and-
printer. So
Yeah, I think it's worth the investment, even if you're just doing it for a hobby.
yeah,
There's
no,
so much cool shit you can just fucking.
I could
3D
use it
print.
for prototyping some stuff, and I could use it for miniature shit, and it's relevant to a number
Oh,
of
yeah.
my hobbies. So
You also
Oh,
you
yeah.
also get like so many new options of like something not even D&D related, just some weird creature someone created,
Oh.
and you're like, well, I can
Or
make
just-
a D&D monster of that.
Or
Yeah.
just anything.
Oh yeah,
Like,
totally.
isn't there tons of just like schematics that people just throw up and like, hey, here, you want this?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
there's a whole
technically-
website dedicated to it called Thingiverse.
Yeah.
And there's also one purely dedicated to D&D minis called the Miniverse.
Oh, I
Nice.
love that. That is funny.
Like people just upload their. Most of them are like, you gotta pay for it. But there's one brave boy out there. His name's MZ420, MZ4250 or something like that, and he does just a metric butt ton of minis for free.
also
Right.
I think he did like all of like Mordenkainen's Foamy Toes book.
Wow.
I think he's working on Icewind Dale. He did all the important NPCs for Avernus.
I want him
it-
to do Icewind Dale.
It's crazy.
also something I've
He's
noticed.
got a few out already. Like I'm on the website right now. He's got a, which is like terrifying.
Humble Monthly or Humble Bundle has actually been having a number of bundles recently that have contained the stuff for printing, models and other stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so they did one recently that was actually dungeon terrain. They've done some for they did a whole D&D like miniature pack setup. So I have seen a number of bundles recently on Humble that have actually included packs of models that you can print if you have a 3D printer. So that
That's
I
pretty
think
cool.
is kind of cool. Yeah,
Nice.
spiffy shit.
Yeah. Shit.
Right. Hello, Elise. Welcome to the stream.
Hello. There's more.
You've not
There's
started.
more
Hey.
people.
The Tomb Tapper looks like an SCP or something like that.
What it looks like an SCP?
Tomb Tapper. It's from Icewind Dale.
Oh,
Tomb
yeah,
Tapper?
yeah.
Yeah, it's got like a mouth in its stomach.
Oh man, I need to. I started, Icewind Dale, but since no one, we basically just ran out of time to do it, and we couldn't find like any session days. I kind of
Fair.
just canceled it, but I want to get back into it.
Yeah. I'm debated after like I finish Avernus for my home game to either do Curse of Strahd or Icewind Dale. Most likely going to be Curse of Strahd because
Man, I've heard
If
good things about Curse of
You
Strahd.
want?
Someday I'd like to play it.
Yeah, that'd be
What are you
nice.
talking about? Steven's a great DM. Or Anthony's a great DM.
Steve could be a better fucking DM.
This Anthony could be
What the
watching my
fuck?
stream right now.
And
you have to go back to the area.
Dragma.
I'm Craig Mordecai.
I'm still hoping, like, we've done one session and then we've postponed for like what 3 weeks now. I'm really hoping that
Ugh,
maybe things
that's the
come
mood.
together. Maybe things
dude,
come.
it,
He just canceled it.
I made like I really like the character I made for it. Like, I really enjoyed making that character. So it really sucked.
Man.
To just have
we weren't talking about you, Phantom.
yeah.
It was
a
a
different
different
Steve.
Steven.
Yeah, I mixed up Steven and Anthony. Sorry.
I've got your stream pulled up in another window just so I can watch your chat
Oh.
because nobody
Oh,
hangs
thank
out in
you.
my chat.
I have your stream open so I can look at your face.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
You know. So
You're doing good.
nobody hangs out in my chat, so I'll just hang out in your chat while I
You
stream
got a
my
drink
shit.
going?
Ooh, that sounds great.
Mm-hmm. I figure it's been a while since we did D&D, so might as well drink.
I've got coffee.
Everyone,
Yeah.
Ready?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll put some booties up in chat.
Wait, where the fuck did you get that emote? I just look over and I see it.
I ain't gonna
Great.
complain about that.
Okay. So, man, wow. I just like 2 weeks without DMing and I'm already kind of fucking nervous. Interesting.
No pressure.
No pressure. No.
There's only 18,000 people watching.
I don't think I could DM for
5, and
18,000.
most of it is you guys, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, why don't you be like Matthew Mercer? Ooh.
Nah, I don't. Nah, not Matthew Mercer. I am
Come
Brendan
on.
B. Mulligan.
More like Brandon Lee Mulligan or some
There we go.
McElroy. Come on. Ooh.
So, we're in a different world this time, not my usual one.
In a world.
You're in the world of Callius, which is my one world that I was planning on doing with IRL friends before COVID hit. So, I'm using it. You guys are a part of the Rising Cliff Gang, a notable outlaw kind of circuit that roams the mountains of an unnamed continent, because I haven't gotten that far. Recently, your troop has received a very heavy hit with the loss and capture of your leader, Julius fucking what? What was his last
Caesar.
name?
Gramsby.
Caesar.
No, not Caesar. Fucking man.
Boochlo.
Julius fucking man.
Julius Corell. Your gang has been without a leader for about 2 weeks, and slowly, everything has kind of gone to shit without any kind of moral backbone or any kind of advice or direction. You guys have currently lost a lot of members. due to defections or just people going out and trying shit and dying. Where you once sat at close to 100 people, you are now maybe down to 30. So, getting a little bit. It's very. The morale has received a very heavy hit.
Hot damn.
However, you guys have been kind of just sitting around, and the de facto leader, an orc who was kind of the second hand to Julius, but now he's kind of risen up and made himself temporary leader, by the name of Mar, M-A-R, has announced that he had a plan. And he announced he had a plan, and then 5 days went by and nothing happened. But during the evening of this day, you guys have been called by Mar into his tent. All four of you.
Okay.
I stumble in and I go, howdy, howdy, howdy.
Actually, wait. Introduce your character. Starting with you, Dylan.
Oh fuck! Goddamn! Why you gotta start with me?
You're on. You're the first. I'm going left to
Goddamn
right
it.
here. You're
Oh,
the first
sweet.
one.
I'm last.
Hello, everybody. My name is Aaron Butler. Fuck. That's all I got, man. I didn't think this character through,
That's perfectly fine.
and I fucked up the accent immediately.
That's fine. Devin, do you?
Howdy. Name's Revlin McKinley. I'm a man of the cloth and gunpowder.
As it should be. Devox.
Name's Thomas. Call me Tin Tom. You remember a day when man could work his craft, make an honest living? Tin Tom remembers.
Fucking golden.
I love this already. And then finally, last but not least, Nick.
Yes. Howdy. Dirk and Cag. Traveling preacher. So.
We have two men of the cloth. Which cloth is better? We don't know.
Well, for the right.
Micromodal.
One with at least 10,000 thread count.
Who?
Those me undies, dude.
Look, for a small donation, I can help you get a better seat in heaven.
I mean, hey.
Small donation,
Small
I'll just
donation,
take it
I can
and
make sure
go
you
drinking
don't
or
end
something.
up anywhere.
For a large donation, you can get a real good seat.
So you all scramble in to the dimly lit, very odd-smelling tent of Mar. He's currently just sitting cross-legged, looking over a bunch of these different, sized and written parchments. Some seem to be maps. Some seem to be like different letters with various different handwritings. And he kind of just waves all of you just to come around to him and sit down. I'm guessing most of you do.
Yeah.
And he points at it and goes, "Right, listen to me. I think I know where Boss is being headed."
Being beheaded?
No, not that. I have an idea where he's going.
Oh,
So you see he kind of ruffles and nearly tears one of the maps, manhandling it. He places it down, and he points kind of like you see the lawn mountainside that you guys are currently held in, and there's just this large forest that you guys use as your cover basically. Because it's so dense, you can't really put any wagons or anything, so it's just more of protection than anything else. And he points at this little circle that that's really crudely drawn. He goes, "Right there is just a very tiny town." And you see him kind of ruffle through his papers, and he looks through all these different letters, and he goes, "Mistwell, a little town named Mistwell. if we get there, there might be a courier. I say might be because I might be a couple days too late or a couple days too early. These letters, and he points at them, don't have a time. So I need you to go there.
Okay.
I don't know. I called you guys in because you're the most effective of the bunch. I kind of need you to take over the town.
Sounds like a plan. You're the boss.
What do you
For
mean
now.
take over?
From what I could tell, they have just one sheriff, a couple deputies, and that's it. I need you to make sure that you're the new law in town.
Aye, should be quick work.
I also need one of you to take on the guise of the sheriff and beat any civilian into submission to tell them, to anyone that arrives, that you're the sheriff and you're the deputy.
You think I have a disguise kit?
That works.
Do I look like a deputy to you?
Do you want to be the sheriff? I mean, it's really up to you.
Do I
Get
look
it.
like a sheriff to you?
I mean, I'm pretty
it's-
sure we can just take a badge off of one of the dead bodies and glue it to your forehead or something.
That actually would work.
Aye, I mean, if I looked at you and had to guess who was in charge, I'd say it's you.
You are a pretty scary bitch, I'm not gonna lie.
Tim Tom just wants a hug.
Yeah. Aye, come here, mate.
He hugs him.
Join on this group hug.
Yeah, group hug.
Group hugs.
Mark just looks at all of you, gets up, and just hugs. Very awkwardly, like, I guess this is what we're doing.
Oi, get in here, gun.
You know, the atypical pre-group hug that bandits used to do in the Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, damn it, we support each other around here.
The most masculine thing is being comfortable with your sexuality and the people you're company with.
Exactly.
No truer words have been spoken.
I
Now,
like hugs.
that courier, that courier's gonna be coming around. Maybe in a couple days. I need you guys to maybe take some time, stake out your possibilities and all that. And I need you to ambush them and find out, because on that person will be a letter pertaining to which one of these 5 forts, and he points out about these these little circles kind of drawn all very far away from each other. Like, you're kind of looking at, like, you're kind of looking at it and you're like, this doesn't seem like a really solid plan. But he's in one of them. I just don't know which, but they know. And if you get him, we'll know.
Sounds like a plan to me.
There we go. And when we find out where, I kind of need all of you to maybe put that fort to siege. I'm not really ready to risk any lives of the other guys, just in case if this goes, tits up.
4 people isn't much of a siege.
You guys could easily do it. Look at all of you. The group hug really helped with morale.
We're motivated. That's not the right accent.
He's a traitor, get him.
No, I swear, I'm really Irish.
You see Mark gets up and he goes, now, I don't know how you want to do this, but you could have the wagon, or you could have the horses. Or you can take all of it, I don't really care. We're just going to be stuck up here.
I'm for either or, Ron. I'm not really picky when it comes to traveling.
Might as well go in luxury.
Oh, I have a couple things. And you see he takes out the satchel and gives it over to you, Tom. And just hands you the satchel without really showing you what's in it.
What is it?
Take a look.
Alright, I open the bag.
You open the bag, you see 6 metal balls with these like little hinges at the top. Grenades!
Okay, I was about to say, are you handing
Boy?
me ball bearings? Because you know about the curse, right? Anytime my
Yeah.
character touches a ball bearing, it disappears.
I mean,
Like, just hands me a bag full of ball bearings, I open it, it's empty.
grenades are just explosive ball bearings when you get down to it.
I mean,
I
tech-
know what these are.
Grenades are just the recipe for a fun time.
use them as you will.
How many are there?
6. And if you want, they do. Give me a minute, I need to see it. 5d6.
Oh,
AoE?
damn.
Yeah, AoE. Like yeah. 20-foot radius.
Alright.
Alright.
Minimum range is 30 feet. Maximum is 65. So it is a ranged weapon. You just chuck it.
Alright.
But yeah, he hands you and he goes. You see a little bit of tears in his eyes, and he goes, "Good luck out there. I'm gonna miss all of you.
Oh, we'll be back in no time.
You
The Lord
gotta get the
protects.
boss back."
Exactly,
Most of
it'll
us
be
will
quick.
back in no time.
Wait, what?
What?
Most of us. That was threatening, but also very calmly.
How about he doesn't get any of the grenades?
He currently has the satchel.
Fuck.
I have all the grenades.
So, you guys. It is about a day and a half travel. So if you
I'd
guys-
say we take the car. I'm suggesting I don't care either work, but I'd suggest taking the car since it's a day.
I am on board with taking the cart, as I am not particularly handy with a horse.
I can only fly for so long.
My arm is heavy.
Yeah, so you can just ride in the back.
Also,
you guys are
people
taking- you-
tend to run when they see me walking up.
So you guys are taking the cart?
Yeah.
We have.
Okay. As you guys are currently loading up the cart with your supplies, you hear someone kind of call you call out you guys' names, and you look, you turn around and you see the elderly form, very jaundiced-looking visage of Jin, the camp's cook.
Wow.
Hey, so you're going out, aren't you? You're gonna go get
Yep.
the boss, right?
Just for a wee spell.
We're gonna
Yep.
shoot the deputies.
Now,
God damn it.
I did
I'm
not
not
shoot the
gonna-
deputy. I shot the sheriff.
he puts a hand on your shoulder, Reverend.
Okay.
My boy. I've been with this group for a while, right?
Are you dying?
No, I'm not. No, not
Oh.
yet. Not yet, anyway.
Why? Okay.
I hate to see it fall apart, and I need the boss back. So I'm giving you this, and you see those things, this large, maybe like 6 foot wide, like almost briefcase, and he just drops it right in front of you. Please use it. It's
What's in that?
a Gatling gun. You have to do some assembly, but she's my
Okay.
baby. She's my baby, and I need you to take care of her and make sure you bring her back. Okay?
Okay. Well,
It does take a few minutes to set up.
we
Just in
can
case- yes,
we can set it up to the card. Something on the way there.
that sounds beautiful.
I like this idea.
And he gives you a hug, Reverend.
I kind of cringe.
No,
Reach in my pocket and offer him a peppermint.
now
Just
take
an
it.
Altoid if you prefer that instead.
I ain't got no teeth, so I'll just
Alright.
suck on it.
Yeah, you suck on it.
Thank you, I guess.
Go take a bath or something.
Nah, we don't do that around here. And he just runs off.
Gross.
It'll take 10 minutes to set up the Gatling gun.
Yeah, all right.
I will
believe
say
we have an artificer for that.
yeah, you do. I will say you guys can do it while you're moving if you're not moving at a fast pace, but like a normal pace.
Yeah, we can do
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off.
Well, unless you know, I made the face.
Of course you did. So, you guys shove off.
Yeah.
Who is taking the reins of the wagon?
I'll take reins if no one else will.
Yeah, who's got the best?
I am not
Tom's
particularly
building
good
backs.
at handling
Yeah, you
animals. So,
Okay.
I assume we're pointing this backwards.
Yeah.
Unless you want to shoot over the heads of the driver, you can.
Yes.
I mean,
I do not.
lateral.
Yeah.
It does take 2 people to fire the Gatling gun, one feeding it and one turning the crank, but that's that.
Okay.
But you can build it. You got Tom is building it. I believe the 2 holy men are driving the cart in the front, and you're just you're in the back.
Mission.
It is a beautiful summer day. Just like you guys like.
Any damn mosquito.
I mean, not really, not yet. It's it's pretty
Yet.
early in the morning. You're not gonna get eaten by a mosquito yet. Not until night.
A mosquito.
A singular mosquito. Yes.
That's it's either a very big mosquito.
About the size of
Or-
Tom.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
fucking Mosquitoes, man, they're big. So, you guys take
Onward.
the day and a half worth of travel. As you guys were traveling, you've run into many caravans that are just kind of traveling in and out of the town, and many of the other towns kind of surrounding the area, and you can't help but like feel many eyes upon you as a Gatling gun is being assembled in the back of the cart. But they don't question it, because why would you even question someone who has a Gatling gun being built in the back of their cart? You know, just gotta leave that shit alone. It's just a really funny visual. A guy in full plate just assembling a Gatling gun.
Perfect.
But when you arrive at the town, it is closer to 5 in the afternoon. The sun is slowly setting. It's a beautiful pink and orange hue of the sky, and it's a small lumber town.
Okay.
Maybe close to maybe like 30 buildings kind of surrounding it. Densely populated too, because even if it's in the evening, you just see a bunch of people kind of roaming around. Some kids currently just playing around and like behind the houses and just having a good time. You see a tavern. You see a general goods store. You make me investigation checks.
Okay.
All right.
First roll of the night, boys.
Yeah, baby.
Sorry, it was a what check?
Investigation.
I'm busy with the gun still.
No, at this point it took a day and a half. You're done.
13?
I need an excuse.
No.
You got an 8.
Got a love roll 20. Oh man. Oh man.
There
There you go.
We ain't found shit.
Listen, I ain't out here getting no education.
You guys kind of stroll around the town, trying your hardest to find the sheriff, the jail. It does take you a good part of like 30 minutes before you find it, and it's just very squat, one-story building, iron bars across all of their windows. You see kind of a portly, elderly gentleman kind of leaned back in his chair, hat over his eyes. just kind of rocking back and forth. But you found the jail.
Okay. Well, found the jail.
That's one step down.
Yeah.
It's a jail.
How do we do this?
We just
I've-
plan's just to take that place, right?
I mean, I have a plan.
And surprise someone else.
I mean, that was what you were given, yeah.
Well,
Alright.
thinking since it's midday, we could always
Tom's
wait.
just gonna get up and start walking towards the sheriff.
Oh, well, wait, hold on.
There's a guy
Hold on,
sleeping.
Tommy. Come on back.
Put him in the cell.
We could always wait until nighttime. That's an option.
Then he won't be in front of the jail cell.
He'll be in the jail, maybe sleeping. Or hell, he may not even be there at all.
The sheriff sleep in the jail.
I don't know.
Some
I'm not a
kids
sheriff.
do.
So the what do?
Some people do.
They're-
And like
yeah.
that was a pretty common practice.
Alright.
Kind of acted like their house.
I ain't ever been in one of them city folk towns. People
Yes.
sleep. People
No.
sleep in their home where I'm from, but okay.
What's your plan,
You
Aaron?
said there was a guy sleeping?
Yeah, the
Alright.
sheriff is. There's a fat man
Well,
sitting in
Well,
front of
we
the
haven't identified them yet. We just know that there's a...
Yeah. It's just a guy just sleeping out in a rocking chair. Or maybe not sleeping, maybe just resting his eyes with like a hat over his head.
I can go ask to see who he is.
I mean, I just had this plan. I mean, he's, types of folk really aren't the brightest. Maybe if I disguise myself as a sheriff, you just convince him to leave. Fuck off.
Well, he could also be the sheriff, so
Yeah. No, I'm saying we run in with a note saying we've been appointed the new sheriffs. Pretty good at lying myself.
He's been fired.
Yeah. Maybe he'll leave. Worst case scenario, I get him and the deputies all round up and we gun him down all at once.
we can do that. That was a possibility.
Yeah, because you don't see any other possible law around. You just see him, but you don't even know he's in the law. You don't see a badge currently.
There's only got to
At
be a
least from
handful
this
of
far
guys.
What's the plan, boys?
I want to find out. Well, I want to find out who this guy is. So if anybody isn't opposed to it, I could go up and ask him.
I think we should get as much information as we can before we do anything
Oh, guns blazing.
too violent.
Is there anyone walking by? We're kind of
There's
just
a
a
few.
cart in the middle of the road, right?
Yeah, no, you're parked on the side. I believe you guys would have put a blanket. or
That's what I was about to
something
ask.
over
Like,
the Gatling gun as you got into town.
Yeah.
It's not well hidden, but it's hidden.
Okay.
It's just behind the
Is there just
curtain.
the townie walking by.
There's a bunch of like just random civilians just walking around.
Hey.
You call just call out to
No,
someone.
I just walk up. I walk up to one.
Okay, you walk up to like this what looks to be like maybe a you see it's a human male, maybe around 17, maybe late teens. You just stop him and he goes, whoa, oh, hello,
Who's that guy?
you point towards
Yeah.
you see he's currently like his mouth is open, his eyes are wide, just looking at you. Well, looking up.
I always have the armor on, by the way. I look like that.
He's just looking up at you like, holy shit.
He's also 8 feet tall.
Yeah, and this kid's like maybe 5'6" on a good day. That's Terrell. That's Deputy Terrell.
Alright. Then he walks back to the.
And you see that as you guys see Tom turn around, the kid just bolts away. Not towards the direction of the jail, just runs.
That's the deputy.
ah,
Well, that's good. It's not the sheriff. Yeah, we could go. I kind of like the plan of being like, well, new laws in town, kick the stones.
All right. I'll get up writing the fake letter.
Okay. Roll me a intelligence, just straight intelligence.
Okay.
And if you have deception, you could use it.
I do have deception.
Then I'll.
That's
then
the only reason why I made this plan.
There you go.
I just want to see if I can pull it off.
Yeah. So roll me a deception.
Oh, deception I have.
10.
You can give him advantage if you want.
Advantage?
Yeah. Just because both of you kind of like could just help each other.
Oh.
24. Hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So 24, and what's your new thing, Dylan?
13.
13. Yeah. Between the both of you, you kind of like you're writing it
Oh,
out.
bad.
You're writing it, and like you have just both of you kind of going, no, that's not. They don't use that word in legal documents. Come on.
Local municipality.
You act like you've never conned a small town before.
But
Not recently.
This is how I make my living.
at the end of your quick writing session, you both kind of now both believe you have a very official looking document. Who do you sign it as?
Who's the local, like... Do we know who, like, the highest court judge? Because I guess that'd be who would...
Over the, let's see, this is a town, so then there'd be, step up from that, step above that.
Yeah, like above the local government,
Yeah.
whoever's...
Yeah, who's
Oh,
our,
yeah.
who's our
Bigwig judge.
Yeah.
Richard Cheney.
The mayor.
Would we know that? Probably, if we're criminals, we know the fucking judges.
I'd say all of you can roll me a history check.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That is.
Come
Am
on,
I
dice.
smart? I'm smart, but am I good at history? I
Fuck, dog.
I suddenly
I'm rolling
can't,
like shit.
I can't remember a goddamn thing.
3, 5.
Hold on.
Oh,
Thank
There we
God.
There we go, Devin. Devin was
Yeah,
the-
20.
Oh, and yeah. So both Reverend and Thomas.
Allow me to educate you on the law system.
You just see the two of them kind of confused, like, wait, who the fuck was he? Was he this guy? No, not that guy. Both of you at the same time go, Herbert Thorne.
Herbert.
Herbert Thorne.
You think I should put on a fake accent?
You already got one, don't you?
That is mean. I love that.
Fuck off, cunt.
I remember the camp.
It's genuine. Here I am.
Remember that time that you dropped your accent? The Tin Tom remembers.
Look, I'm trying my best, mate.
So you sign it with. You've never seen a document with Mr. Thorne's writing, but you kind of go, okay, he's an educated man, cursive, fuck it.
I mean, this motherfucker's not gonna be able to tell the difference.
I mean,
There's a lot-
Next.
Probably doesn't even know how to write.
Brian is real.
Okay.
so,
There, is that good
When
good
I
enough for you,
walk
Tom?
onto my road
Is that a
on
good
the
enough
farm
fucking?
I
God damn it!
craft,
No, it's not.
And I break a lucky block,
Um,
and he
so
comes.
you guys now have a
I'm
very
streaming.
official-looking document of
I
the
love
change
you.
of sheriff,
Mommy,
uh,
hug it.
commissioned by
Wait,
Mr. Herbert Thorne.
I'm still wearing clothes.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, this
Thorne!
looks good.
Fall in, baby.
So I'm out.
So,
logging
do
onto
all
my
of you bring it up?
server,
Or all of you
can't
kind of
get
like
on,
walking
I'm
up to him, or is it
not-
just Aaron?
I'll go. I'll
Okay,
go. I think everyone else should be on
sometimes I'm
gun,
best
you know,
friends with him,
ready to
and
ambush.
sometimes I'm not,
Yeah, sounds good.
because I hate him.
I will, I'll go around back of the jail.
Okay. Roll
Yeah,
me a stealth
better-
check.
Advantage.
Oh, no, I'm not stealthing. I'm just jauntering.
Oh, okay. So you're just confidently just strolling around.
Calmly rolling around. I got my Bible open.
Okay, there we go. Your Bible to Pelor.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Tom?
The hooker behind the dumpster.
Well, what are you doing, Tom?
Fuck, I don't know. Guess I'm
Yeah,
just gonna take a bit of stroll.
I mean, or you could sit on the back of the wagon and get the fucking.
Someone
That's an
should be on the
option.
gun.
I can sit with the wagon. Okay, I'm staying with the wagon.
Yeah. So,
Someone's got to be on the gun.
Well, two people have to be on the gun.
Yeah.
One
Two people?
feeding and
Yeah,
one.
it needs
yeah.
two
Trust me,
people.
you don't
One
want me
has
on the
to-
gun. You want me standing in the middle of everything.
I mean,
No Tin Tom can
You
take
don't-
a hit from a truck.
yeah, but you'd already be drawing fire, though.
Yeah.
Gun.
Um,
You want him. You want him in the thick of it.
so, where are you going, Nick?
Do we have two people?
Nick, what is your character again? What's his name?
Durkan.
Durkan.
Durkan, yes.
We only have one person on the like near the Gatling gun.
I guess I can
Okay.
lend support there. I know my way around a firearm. Or
So
two.
both of you are sitting in wait, just in case the Gatling gun needs to be used.
I will open my totally not a Bible, as my character sheet says, and pass the time.
Yep. So, Aaron, you walk up to this apparently Deputy Terrell, and as you get closer, you just hear the faint snoring as the man's just passed out.
Well, howdy there, partner.
You see, he kind of rustles awake. You see him take off the hat. And he goes, "Oh, how may I help you?"
There's a sheriff about.
He's down by the inn. Is there trouble?
Oh, no, I just need to speak to him a bit. Very important business. Surprised you're not the sheriff. Very professional behavior there from you.
Roll me a persuasion. Roll me just persuasion.
Okay. Come on, dice, don't fuck me. Okay, that is 22.
22.
Nice.
You see, he kind of straightens his vest. He goes, I try. One of these days, I'm going to get a promotion. I'll go get him for you.
Yeah, maybe.
You see, he kind of opens up the door and kind of peeks his head into the sheriff's office, and he goes, "Leopold, come out and take my place. I'm going to go get the sheriff." And you just hear, "Okay," and the old man just runs off, and you see a early 20s, tall, lanky. Looks like a strong breeze can just push him over. Comes out and he goes, "Oh, hi.
Oh, hello.
So you're the people that make Terrell go over to the inn, huh? Well, nice to meet you." And he holds out his hand.
Oh, it's gonna be. You might take that back in a minute.
He looks so confused.
Now, seems here I have this legal document.
Oh, you one of them legal folks. Okay.
Well, no, I'm gonna be a replacement. You might want to sit down for this.
You see, he takes the seat.
I hand it to him.
Wait, what does he mean, legal folks? He's the fucking sheriff.
No, this is just
No,
another.
this kid's another deputy. The sheriff is being,
Fetched.
summoned. But this kid, you give him the paper. He looks at it. He goes,
Oh, I thought I was talking to the sheriff.
No.
We're just
Oh,
bullying.
fuck.
We're just
Never
bullying a kid.
"You're bullying a kid." You
Whatever,
like,
fuck it. We're gonna fuck him
you-
over anyways.
You wave it in front of his face, and you make him you give it to him, and he just looks at it and he goes, "Now, I'm terribly sorry. I don't know how to read, so it kind of goes over my head a little bit." And he gives it back to you.
Basically, son, what this here piece of paper says is that there is a new law in town.
I thought we were the law.
Hence why I said new law. You dance motherfucker.
Now, you see, that's mean. Not everyone around here is born with an education. Now, see, you know what? It's too much.
Look,
And he just waves his hand at you and sits back down, like slumped a little bit.
You'll have plenty of time to get an education now. You'll have plenty of free time on your hands.
You hear...
While this is
yep.
going on, is there a door in the back that I could get into?
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
All right. I think I'm good at this. Okay. This is there. That's not bad. Oh boy. 22.
Ooh.
22. You don't see a door, but you see, kind of like one of those cellar windows.
Okay.
And you it has bars on it, but you kind of look at them and you see they're very rusted over. One good yank and they're gone.
Okay. Is there a way I can get up in there and look in?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll do that.
Okay.
Inside.
You look inside and you just see like about 3 or 4 cells.
Mm-hmm.
You see in one of the cells what looks to be
I got some bad news.
a bright red furred tabaxi currently just laying
All
in
the
like on his
Minecraft
back in one of the
builds
cells.
on the farm Minecraft.
And
it's
a
gone.
what looks to
then
be
you'll have to
kind
make
of
a new one.
an elderly
Well, how am I going to put
human
it in
female
T?
currently sitting at a
You
desk
put it
reading over
in
some
creative
papers.
mode. Creative
Her
mode.
eyes
Search
keep
with a
looking
C.
at the tabaxi and back down.
Okay.
Just keeping an
Yes,
eye
I'm
on him.
streaming. Can you?
This is a
Seems to be another
close
another
space.
deputy currently at work.
How about
Okay.
you ready to lay
Holding down
down in
the fort.
bed?
No.
But yeah,
I
so
gotta
you just see her and the
Put
tabaxi
my
himself.
Minecraft
So, leader man isn't there.
Leader man is not.
I will make my way down and go around back to the cart.
Gotcha.
And when I get there, I'll go, so, boss man ain't there.
Well, that does complicate things, now doesn't it?
That's what I thought. Unless there's like an underground flooring, but
Have we?
I don't think I saw like a floorboard or anything like that.
You guys, as you guys are having this conversation, you hear kind of someone shouting and then someone also shouting but more apologetic. And you look down the street and you see a very rotund, shorter than normal minotaur with his large beer belly. Currently one of his horns is missing, and he's just yelling at the portly old man. And you just hear, "God damn it! One time I want to drink, god damn it! What is all this mess?" And he walks up to you, Aaron. Who the fuck are you?
Well, just the man I've been looking for. Sorry to interrupt your drink. Oh, can we speak in your office for a minute?
You see him look you up and down. He goes, "No,
All right.
we can
Anyway.
talk out here."
Okay. Are we standing in front of the cart?
You guys are standing maybe around about 15 feet from the cart.
Okay. Well, I got something for you, and I'll just, start kind of walking towards it. Kind of just reading it like, blah blah blah. I hereby blah blah. Basically, sir, I'm your replacement.
You see him like his eye. You see an immediate frown, and he like rips the paper from your hands and kind of reads it over. And you see him slowly. You see the cogs in his brain currently going over as he's reading the document. He goes, "I gave 20 years of my goddamn life for this, and he's replacing me? With you?"
I'm sorry, sir. I know it's terrible to hear. These big wig motherfuckers just don't understand the hard work of the working man, but at the end of the day, it's my job. I gotta do it. I hate it as much as you.
Make me a deception check.
Absolutely. God,
Does
which
he
dice?
actually hate politicians?
Oh God, which? God, which dice? I'm having no faith in these motherfuckers right now. This one rolled good last time. That is a 14.
Okay. You see, he looks up at you and he goes, and kind of rubs his chin a little bit. You just see him, you just see him like his eyes are flicking back and forth, kind of just in very quick thought. And he goes, "Hey, Terrell, yes, sir. Can you go hand me my papers from the desk?" And right away. And you see Terrell runs in to the into the sheriff's office and comes out like almost a couple of seconds later with like just semi thick sized files.
Okay.
And he just gives it to he gives it to the sheriff, and he kind of flips through and he goes, you see him just looking back up at you, looking down at the papers as he's flicking through, and he goes, got it. And he pulls out this one sheet of parchment, and you see him hold it up, kind of like not like towards you, and you see him looking back and forth between the two, and he goes, "Well, ain't that it's like almost twins, huh?" And he looks back to Terrell, and do you take a quick glance at the paper?
Yeah.
It is a almost crudely drawn wanted poster of an elffolk who looks very similar to you.
That's racist.
And he goes, "Mr. Butler, nice to make your acquaintance."
The honor's all mine.
All of you can see from the cart the wanted poster.
Oh, we can see all this going down?
Yeah, you can see all this going down.
Well, I think we've just been made.
You see,
Hold on.
Terrell is going for his manacles.
Is this all your boys?
Can I... Would it be smart to rip off the thing and say, would you like to try that? Like, show the fucking minigun? Would that be smart, guys?
It's up to you guys.
Just
I
start
wouldn't
shooting.
object, but
Just start shooting.
if Mr. Owlman, I can't remember your name right now. My bad.
Aaron.
Mr. Aaron, if he'd be willing to jump like maybe 10 feet back, I could rain hellfire.
Well, this is quickly happening, so you guys have like a couple of seconds before the manacles are put on him.
Actually,
Wait, who's the one holding the manacles?
Terrell, the portly deputy.
Hold on. What is it called? I'm just looking something up real quick.
Do I have enough time to cast a spell?
I mean, if you want to do it very quickly.
There's a thing that lets you target specific body parts, right?
For gunslinger?
For guns, yeah.
If you're
I
using...
think that might just be a gunslinger thing.
Yeah, it's from the archetype.
Shit.
I wanna.
okay.
cast Thunderclap.
What I will do, as he's casting Thunderclap, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the deputy.
Okay.
That is torture.
2d6.
So
I'm just gonna shoot my gun at whoever is still standing.
So I gotta make Constitution
Gotcha.
saving throws.
So who has to?
Whoever's within 5 feet of me.
Which is 2 of the deputies.
Okay.
The deputy and the sheriff.
Okay.
Okay, so whoever's shooting their guns, fire away.
Wow.
I am hold personing the
Yeah, the
deputy.
Yeah.
I need a wisdom save, DC 16.
Gotcha. I'll get right to that.
I would like to shoot at the sheriff.
Okay, so let me quickly bring you guys to my crudely made battle map.
Woo!
The circles are the deputies and the sheriff.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll make the sheriff a different color so you guys can tell the difference. Boom, he's orange. Okay, so the deputy needs to make a wisdom and a con save because he's getting thunderclapped and
Held.
and held. I'm gonna say hold person comes after the thunderclap.
Okay.
So for your so it's a con save for you, Dylan.
Yeah. DC 15.
Oh shit, he got a 9.
Yeah.
So that fails for him, and a wisdom save for you, Devin.
Yeah, wisdom save for me.
That is a 12.
That's a fail. He is held.
Okay. How far back is he shot with thunderclap?
5 feet.
Okay, so he's pushed 5 feet, and then boom, he's held. He takes damage from you, Dylan.
My bad. Sorry about that.
What was that?
Sorry about that. My phone went off.
Oh no, I didn't hear it.
Oh, okay.
So that it was a natural 20 for the Constitution save for
damn.
the sheriff.
All right, but
So he takes half damage if I'm not mistaken.
I don't
It's been a while since I've seen.
think it says each creature other than you within 5 feet make con save. On a failed save, the creature takes blank damage.
Oh, and so basically on a successful, they don't take anything.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about half damage.
Yeah, so I'll just say they won't take anything. But the deputy does. So roll your
Yeah, that's 4 total.
4 damage. Okay.
Yeah, not great.
I have to get I have to do health stuff now.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Where the fuck did my pen go?
I'm just shooting who's ever left.
Well, quite a few left, to be honest. The deputy's not gonna die from this outright. Deputy Terrell. You're shooting the sheriff, right? Nick.
I was going to shoot the sheriff, yes.
Okay, so roll for that attack.
Okay, I also want to use sharpshooter to take a -5 to what's going
Real
to
quick, what's your attack bonus then? If you take sharpshooter, you get a -5.
Yeah, it's a -5 for plus 10 damage, but I'll still have a +5 to hit, so...
Okay, well, make that +15 to hit, because I'm Channel Divinity, +10 to attack.
Oh, okay, cool. Will that affect one attack or both of my attacks? Because I do have
it's
one attack? Okay, so we'll roll the first one here.
So the deputy took 4 damage, right, Dylan?
Yeah.
Okay, so that.
2 2s.
So you said plus
that
10?
sucks.
Yeah.
So that's an 18 to hit?
Hits.
Okay. So, roll damage for that, or you want me to roll both hits and then damage altogether?
Yeah, roll to see if you hit, and then just roll and combine all the damage.
Okay. So we'll roll second attack, which does not have the plus 10.
Yeah.
Which is going to be an 11.
Misses.
Okay. So we only get the one attack.
Well, you're rolling that, Devox.
Yes.
You see, the deputy Terrell, the old man, gets pushed 5 feet away. The sheriff gets shot, and then you just have the kind of, Leopold, the other deputy that was called out, the teenager, currently reaching for his weapon.
Shoot Leopold.
Okay, you should
Okay.
roll for that attack.
All right.
What was the damage, Nick?
It's going to be 20 piercing and 3 radiant.
Oh no.
Ooh,
God.
he's a man of God.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. So what was it all together?
23 altogether.
123. Woo! Hoi, hoi, hoi.
I didn't roll very good for damage.
I mean, hey, you still did damage. Damage is damage. So what were your hits on Leopold, the 19-year-old?
The first hit was a 15 plus 6.
Hit.
That did 14 damage.
Oh. Okay.
And then I nat 20'd.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'll work.
And did 25 damage, not doubled.
Oh.
So I think I might have just shot his hand off and then blast him in the face.
So wait, 25 not doubled?
Yeah, that's.
So
I think-
is that with your modifier or just the damage
Yes.
straight? Okay.
That is the 2d12 plus 3.
So all together that doubled is
Altogether, 64, I think, is what that comes to.
oh.
I think I've just murdered a child again.
So okay, so first round of combat, it goes from just calm silence to this crack of thunder from Aaron as, you know, poor Terrell is thrown back and then suddenly stops like a statue. You shoot the sheriff, who gets it right into the shoulder, and you hear another tremendous bang as you all look over and you see Leopold, like the 19-year-old, currently looking around at all of you, looking at his gun. He falls to his knees, and you just see a large, opened, like, fucking crater in the back of his head, and he just falls
Okay.
over flat. Leopold is dead.
Jesus.
Oh,
Shouldn't
and-
have reached for your piece, son.
So I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
That's the second character that Devox has had that murdered a kid.
He reached for his gun.
I mean, can you blame him?
Oh,
Yes.
baby, that is a 15.
Oh,
You have girded me
Good.
with strength for battle. You have subdued under me those who rose up against me.
Good for
Yeah.
you, Devox. Dylan, holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at
Okay.
these guys. Leading the
So-
charge.
I will say, Devox, if you want to start the Gatling gun, and you can hold your action, and then if Nick wants to get on it, you can just immediately take your action with it. If you both need to go. I'm doing it.
I'm not doing it.
I think it might be something we
A
should
bit
hold.
too much currently.
It's a
You
mouse
need to save
tool
the
that'll help
ammunition
us.
for, the fort raid.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It's a mouse tool that'll help us later.
It's a getaway. It's a getaway tool.
You know?
Fuck the horse.
The chase sequence.
Yeah.
Chase sequence turns into a fucking red.
It is to discourage people from
Become a
following
Rockstar
us.
game. It becomes an Xbox 360 PS3 game.
Nick, you rolled an 11, right?
You use a minigun to red.
Well, I rolled a 7, and then it became an 11. Yes.
That was in Red Dead 1 that you used the minigun, where you absolutely fucked people. I don't think it was. I didn't finish the campaign for 2 of Red Dead Redemption, so I don't have. I might be wrong. So
It's
that's
in the
an
first
ele-
half, I think.
I
Okay.
think
Or
I'm
wait,
wrong.
no, maybe I'm wrong.
I know for a fact it was in Red Dead 1. So then it's
Maybe it is.
Durkan.
I don't
11.
remember. It's been years.
And then it's, Deputy Darla, who's inside. Who had a 10. And then finally, last but not least, is Reverend. 6.
Yeah.
Okay, leading the
Who's
charge.
picked?
Aaron, you're up.
Okay. First, gonna just shimmy over here.
Okay.
And pull out my shotgun. And spend a grit point to use the piercing shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's an oof.
So that's right, disadvantaged. Yeah, that's a fuck. Plus not enough, I'm sure. Yeah, that's 12.
Misses.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have so you can, I believe it's it has the reload property, right?
Yeah.
So you shoot, reload. I don't think you have another attack.
Yeah, I have extra attack.
Is it an action or a bonus action to reload? I can't remember.
It's an action.
So you can't attack again.
But
But
I have a pistol.
oh yeah, so you can choose not to reload your shotgun and just shoot.
Yeah.
Your pistol. Yep. Cool. Do
Do
wheel.
that.
Fire away.
Fuck it, I'll just spend that other grit point. I'm gonna try this again with the pistol.
Okay. Do it up.
That is a 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is.
Yeah. And so I think, like, what is it? The shot that Pierce his is, plus, on a hit, the creature suffers normal damage. You make an attack roll with disadvantage against every creature in a line directly behind the target.
Oh, so you.
I gotta make attack against the other guy.
Which has, yeah, so with Terrell, which I think he's. Wait, he's hold person, so that might be you have advantage.
Yeah.
Restrained.
Understand. So it's a straight roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Straight roll. So luckily for you, Reverend held him with the power of God.
Yeah. Okay.
Thou shalt not defend thyself from
19
hooligans.
on the die.
19 on the die.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, you got him.
All right. So.
He has an AC of 15, so yeah, that really fucking hurt him.
Hell yeah.
So are you rolling the same damage for both of them?
Yeah.
Julio? So, wait, you're shooting through the sheriff. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
The sheriff shot the deputy.
I think I can make.
In the library with a candlestick. I'll be right back.
Do I get the same ammo? Okay. Whatever. 8 or plus 15 damage.
Nice. So 15 to both?
I'm not sure if I need to
I
roll.
think,
I
like,
think I need to roll
because
different damage for the other guy
Yeah,
since it's a
so-
different attack roll
Yeah. So it's so 15 for
against the sheriff.
Sheriff.
And this guy, 16 for the deputy.
Wow. One more.
Yeah.
Cool. Woo. You guys are relentless.
Hell yeah.
So they're both still up. Sheriff has been in better condition. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Leaving us up to Tom. You killed the kid, and now you're gonna go again. Your work, Fox.
My work?
It's your turn.
Okay, just to point this out, the Artificer Infusion Repeater is on my gun, so I ignore the reload, so I can just keep firing. So I'm gonna fire 2 more times.
At who? One of each?
Yeah.
What is the range of your shotgun, or what gun?
Bad news.
What? You're just... Oh, yep, never mind.
Yeah.
You allowed it.
I allowed it. I'm just saying, like, he's just holding... He's using the bad news like a fucking shotgun. It's amazing. It makes sense for Tom. But it's just like...
He's a fucking titan. He's... So... Oh... Shit, I guess, the one on the sheriff would be first.
Yep, okay.
So that is a dirty 20.
That hits.
Yeah, the deputies is a 7.
Misses the deputy.
Yeah. You know, oh wait, no, it's an advantage, isn't it?
Yeah, because he's restrained.
He's restrained. Yeah, yep.
Oh, that's an 18 plus a 6.
Yep, okay, so you hit the deputy and the sheriff.
Alright.
So roll damage for the sheriff first.
Excuse me, sheriff takes 11.
Okay.
And, deputy takes 16. Or no, 15, sorry, I can't math.
Okay.
And he's just standing there on the cart blasting away.
Yeah. Okay, does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you fired the bad news, Durkon, your ears are now ringing as this large gun is being fired right next to you.
Very quickly, it's like a freaking cannon going off.
So you're looking at it, Tom. When you fire on Deputy Terrell, your shot takes his entire left foot out. It's gone. It's obliterated. And he can't do anything because he's stuck. All you hear is muffled scream.
I said we should throw him in a cell. This is on y'all.
It is now the sheriff's turn. The sheriff, who is terribly wounded, is going to take out his pistol and his revolver, and he's going to two shots against you, Aaron, and one shot against you, Tom.
Alright.
Ah, fuck, that really fell on the floor. What is this? 24 to hit for the first one.
Is that a disadvantage?
No, he has,
I don't.
he has a thing that he can shoot within 5 feet without disadvantage.
Fuck.
So
Yeah.
do
So
I.
24.
Cast
19
Hellish
for the-
Rebuke.
Yes, you can. And that is a 19 for the second hit.
Fuck. That hits.
Okay. You can do Hellish Rebuke. I think it's a save for him if you do that.
I'm bringing it up.
So I'll roll that.
This creature must make a deck save.
Deck save.
Yeah.
That is a dirty 20.
God damn it. It's half damage.
Okay, so while you're rolling that half damage, I will be rolling the damage on you.
Motherfucker. Oh, Aaron's just having a fucking hell of a day.
Yeah, you are.
8, so 4 damage.
Okay, so 4 damage.
The Lord
Fucking
protects,
damn
but it's no substitute for
you
staying out of
take-
the way.
You Dylan, you take 33 points
Motherfucker.
of piercing damage.
33.
So he takes. You said he took 4,
Yeah.
right? Okay. I have to write that. And then I have to roll the shot
What?
against you, Tom.
What a great fucking
that's
use of a
that's
spell slot.
that's a natural 20 against you, Tom.
My AC's 21.
Oh, well, that was a natural 20 plus his. Oh, so 25.
Yeah, that hits.
And so now that was a nat 20. So that's.
Oh wait, sorry, I needed to roll another d10 because that's at second level.
Oh, okay. So
Shit.
roll that other d10.
My bad.
Have it. That's fine.
1, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great.
You take 31 points of damage, Tom. Vox,
Tom!
you there?
Yeah.
Vox, you take 31 points of piercing.
31.
Yeah. As the sheriff turns around and you see him shoot Aaron twice, and he turns around and shoots towards you. Not really hurting you as much, but
Yeah,
still
I'm out of triple digits at least.
Hey.
It is now, Deputy Terrell who has to, I believe, take his entire turn to try and get out.
Yeah.
He doesn't have advantage, right? That's no. I think that's a suggestion or some type of equation. So
Yeah, something like
that's
just a wisdom save. Yep.
Natural 1. He's not getting out of there anytime soon.
He isn't going anywhere.
Jerkon, you're up.
Ah. Well.
You
Second
hear
first.
the muffled cries of Deputy Terrell as he's just frozen, as his foot is bleeding.
I'm gonna stay trained on the sheriff there. You know, blessed be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war, my fingers for battle. And I'm just gonna continue what I do.
Yeah.
That is a nat 20 on 1.
That'll hit.
And sharpshooter. This should be assumed. I'm gonna be sharpshooter all the time.
Yeah.
So so it'd be 25, and then the other one is a 17.
17 misses.
17 misses the sheriff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
So, do I need to roll to confirm with the 20?
What do you mean by that?
Like, do you have me roll again and see if I hit with the second one to confirm, like, a crit or anything like that? Just...
No.
No? Okay.
No, those are Pathfinder rules.
Oh, okay. Gotta remember this is my first time playing with you guys, so I'm not familiar with whatever.
It's
yeah.
perfect.
You're good.
Yeah.
Perfect fine.
Fuck that bitch shit.
Yep. So you did hit with that natural 20. So yeah, double
Okay.
the number that comes up. Or roll a second dice, up to you. Leave it up to the player.
Oh, okay. But, rolling damage, right? Right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
11, 21, and... So it becomes 22 damage?
22 damage. Ow.
I
Yeah, the sheriff's not looking so good.
I
not
will
looking so hot.
also pop Action Surge,
Okay.
and we're gonna shoot him.
Ow.
We're gonna shoot him again.
Do you have a thing that... I'm presuming you're reloading for in between these, because it does take an
I
action to
do have
reload.
Gunner to allow me to go ignore my loading properties.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Good to have. Good to have.
Yeah. Even though I was already proficient with firearms, I figured it'd be useful to pick up for the other functions.
Yeah. It's always good to pick it up for the other
Yeah.
functions.
So,
So I'm guessing one shot against the sheriff, one against the deputy.
I was going to just shoot both my shots at the sheriff, but yeah, if I hit him with one.
I'll say do one, and we'll see
how
if
it
he's
goes.
still alive after it. 'Cause
But neither one of those is gonna hit. It's a 10 and a 9. So
Ooh,
yeah,
unlucky.
yeah. Oh well.
So that ends your turn.
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay, it's now Deputy Darla's turn, who comes bursting out of the door.
Bitch, you thought.
You see, she currently has 2 revolvers, and she just looks and sees the dead Leopold, very hurt sheriff, frozen in place Terrell. She's going to do Yeah, as a bonus action, she's gonna activate her deadly aim, and where she does extra damage if she hits. She's going to do 2 shots against you, Aaron, and 1 against you, Reverend, and 1 against you, Darkin.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the 2 against Aaron. That is a... What is her plus?
Nope.
18. 18 for the first hit for you, Aaron.
My AC is 18.
So that hits, just barely. And a 15, which misses.
Yeah.
The shot against you, Reverend.
Fucking.
That's 18 on the die plus 15, plus 5. So.
Yeah, that hits.
And the shot against you, Durkin. That is 19.
That'll hit.
Okay, so the damage. So basically one against all of you. So the damage for good old Aaron is you take 19 points of the piercing damage, Aaron. As for you, Reverend, you take 17 points of piercing.
Yikes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. I rolled well for you against. I rolled damage well for you, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you take 26 points of piercing.
Okay, that'll sting.
Yeah, as you guys see, Darla kick open the door and just immediately start blasting with her 2 revolvers. That ends her turn, bringing us up to Reverend.
All right. Cool. He's gonna turn and look at the deputy that just popped out, and he's gonna go, "Well, what you've done is all your fault." And he's gonna turn to the sheriff and the boy, the held fella, and
Terrell, yeah.
Terrell, right on him. So the sheriff's in the 10-foot range. The 10-foot. He's gonna wave.
Wave?
Yeah.
Whew. Okay.
So
what does that?
He's gonna kneel down and touch the ground, and a wave's gonna ripple towards him. And right where it hits Daryl, a 40-foot tall cylinder will erupt from underneath the ground, and they both need to make a con save.
I love that.
Yo.
That's tight, boy. Dirty 20 for Terrell.
That's a succeed, so he gets half damage.
And that is not as great, but 14.
That's a
for
fail.
Sheriff. Okay. Sheriff.
So, they will take 5d6 thunder damage, then 5d6 radiant damage.
Ooh.
So this is thunder damage. This is radiant damage.
Fuck. So 17 for Carol, the guy who saved, right?
Yeah.
Because if I'm thinking that, 10, 7, 17. Yeah, so the sheriff's dead. He had 9 HP left. So he got murked.
Jesus Christ.
So that leaves us.
I got bad news and good news.
Okay, what's the bad news?
Terrell sadly is still alive. The man really should be put out of his misery, but he's still alive.
Farm Minecraft, it's been in a fire.
Sheriff is dead.
And
So,
the good news.
anything else your bonus
can you help
action you want,
me
Reverend?
make a cheese.
That's not.
Bonus action healing word.
Get away for a minute. I'm
Nice.
streaming.
To who?
How about you lay down because it's late.
Aaron.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Thank you,
hi,
BB.
Evan.
Ev.
Go away.
Evan's in your chat.
I will
says
never
update
update
Windows.
Windows. You can't make me.
Haha.
You can't make.
I've skipped a lot of.
I will when I
Alright,
shut
heal
down the
7,
computer.
Aaron.
7, thank you.
Well,
Hey, the Reverend heals, unlike the other guy.
Oh, thank you, Father.
Reverend giveth and the Reverend taketh away.
Apparently so. Okay, so that ends your turn, bringing us back up to Aaron.
Okay.
The sheriff is a charred corpse in front of you.
Alright. I'll use shit. I guess I'll shoot Bingle Bongle with the pistol.
Darla? Okay.
Yeah,
Terrell.
Terrell.
Yeah, put the man out of his misery.
Yeah.
The man's bleeding from everywhere. He's charred.
Actually, you know what? No, fuck that. I want to cast Crown of Madness on
Okay.
Darla.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
fuck this bitch.
Yes. Go turn off the laptop and lay down.
So what was that again? I brought up a different.
Okay, so what save?
That I believe. I think it's a wisdom save, but yes, wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Okay. Good on you, Darla. 18.
Go
Fuck.
shut down the laptop. It's time to lay down.
Darla
Well,
cannot
okay.
be corrupt.
Motherfucker. Alright, then,
Mom.
action surge then.
This is 5e, Evan. Yeah.
Next.
I'll just action surge and shoot this bitch then.
Gotcha. 2 shots. Pow pow.
Will you do the different pieces?
So you shot once with your pistol. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have like 5 more shots.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I'll do sharpshooter.
I presume most people that have sharpshooter are going to be doing it for every time they shoot a gun.
Yeah, so what is that? So
I
now
have
it's
a
5?
I know you have.
So, I guess then that's... plus... 16.
16 hits.
Cool.
Second attack.
$14.
14 misses, so 1 hit.
Okay. So D10 plus 7. That is 9 damage.
9 damage to Darla. Oh no, I lost my page. My health page. There. Okay. So that ends your turn?
Yeah.
Bringing us up to Tom. You're up the box.
I'm gonna put this man out of his misery. I'm gonna attack him at least once.
You're gonna attack Terrell. Okay. You have advantage. Because
Oh,
he's
dear
still
God.
he's still restrained.
Well, it didn't matter because the second roll was a 1, so I'm gonna go with the 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Just embrace it.
I mean, he's trying to. The man-
16 damage.
Oh. Okay, good. He's dead. Yeah, I thought he had more than 16 health, and then I look over and he had 13 remaining. Yeah, there, you got him. You hear a very audible sigh of relief for his last breath as he slumps over.
I turn my attention to the lady.
The Darla. Okay, roll for that attack.
My gun jams.
Did you get a natural 1?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to spend your next turn, your next action trying to fix it. Funny. Bad news, man.
I have killed 2 of the deputies. blasting away at this gun. I think it's due for a jam.
I mean, yeah, to be honest. So that would have been the sheriff. That would have been Taro, but they're both dead, leaving us to Darkin. You're up.
Yeah. Do. Well,
I gotta piss so bad.
yeah, we're just gonna shift my focus and shoot at the only target remaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Keep it simple. So 21,
Hits.
and that is a 14.
Misses. One hit.
One hit.
I'm surprised. Like, yeah, you guys have been missing your second shot on Darla. She's dodging, but she's still getting hit. She's a trooper.
So 25
moves.
damage.
25 damage.
Yes.
That's an oof. She's still up, but ow. Do you want to move anywhere, or you're good there?
No, I think I'm good hanging out on the wagon here. I don't think I have a whole lot else I can do. One moment. Nope, all of those are full actions. So, yep, I'm good.
Gotcha. So that ends your turn, bringing us up to Darla. She is going to jump back inside. You do get attack of opportunity, Dylan.
Oh,
As she kind of jumps back in to use the door as cover.
cool. I'll try to slash her with my sword. Or stab.
No, Evan. He's a guy, and he's an 8-foot tall man in a full metal armor.
So yes, a girl.
16 plus 9.
16 plus 9. Yeah, that would hit.
Cool. Shit, where's my d8s?
Just slicing at her. Slicey.
13 damage.
13. Okay. That hurt.
Nice.
So she runs back in. So now she has half cover. For anybody. So her AC goes up when you're trying to shoot. Her AC goes up by 2. So now she is going to.
What the fuck is going on in my chat?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Ignore the chat.
She's going to use
trying,
her unload ability, meaning she is going to shoot. Yep, she has 4 attacks.
Yes.
He can
So
and
that
will
is-
ignore you.
Well, she's using all of her. She only has like 4 bullets left. If she used it straight off the bat, she would have 6. So
I can't.
that's
ignore
going
the
to
thing.
be 2 against you, Aaron,
Of course.
and
Of course.
2 against you, Reverend.
Gotcha.
Oh.
That
That is a 18 against you, Dylan.
Yeah, my AC's 18.
And that is a 21.
God.
Natural 20 against you, Reverend.
Jesus.
And a... Oh god, Darla's overpowered.
What?
23 for the second and last shot.
You don't need it. 'cause
Yeah,
you're
they
ready to
both
lay
hit.
down.
Okay, so she hits all 4 attacks. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for you.
None were on
first.
me.
None were on you.
Delicious.
She's going
I
after
killed 2 of her allies.
Well, she can't really see.
And this is why it's a
Only one
one
is, like,
shot,
right
because
here.
everyone's gonna
Okay,
die
I
in the
was-
first combat.
I mean, you guys have more health than these guys do. Well, maybe not anymore, but you guys did. I mean, she looks pretty hurt. She's bleeding, covering up a wound, all that.
All that jazz.
Okay. So, and then we have. That is 41 points to you, Dylan, from both of those attacks.
13.
41.
41.
Yeah.
God
And for you,
damn it.
Dylan, not Dylan, Devin.
This is gonna suck ass.
This is gonna suck ass. Okay. I'm gonna compile it all together. I'll just tell you the total of both of the attacks at once.
All the damage.
Lay it on me. I'm ready, Freddy.
I'm still rolling. Don't mind me. Already off to a great start. For me, at least.
Now don't you fudge these dice there, Will.
I am not fudging them dice.
Do not pity me, Will.
I'm not pitying you. No, it's a one-shot. I'm allowed to kill you guys if I want to, without feeling any remorse. 68 points of damage.
Sweet. Oogly. Oogly.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Better you than me.
Oh, boys.
Is Reverend down?
I'm down by -1.
Wow.
Which coincidentally brings us to Reverend. Roll your first death save.
Bingo.
Okay, first fail. Oh wait, no, that's a D4. That's a D4.
That was a D4, yeah.
You have to roll a D20 plus nothing.
I have find the kitty.
Okay, that's one fail. One fail. We're on one fail for Reverend. Aaron, you're up.
Fuck.
That's what I.
You
This is
can
great.
hear Darla is like screaming and swearing, like swearing very loudly as you can hear her reloading her revolvers.
All right. So she's like, I'm gonna just walk up, pull out my pistol, and be like, "Look, lassie, we don't want to have to kill you. Just give up."
Roll me a persuasion check.
Can it be an intimidation check since I'm holding a gun to her head?
Oh, yep. Yeah. That makes more sense.
That's a dirty 20.
You see, she looks up at you, looks at how injured you are. You see her look out the window where she shot Reverend from, sees him bleeding on the ground, but sees the two very, technically healthy party members, and you see she holds up both of her hands and drops both of the revolver.
That's more like it. And
But you see she's bleeding terribly. Like, she
shit.
if you guys didn't kill her, this wound would.
Yeah.
Will eventually, over time.
So does anyone able to heal the Reverend, or are we gonna have to go get a doctor?
I think I can handle the Reverend. If we're not in danger.
Combat has currently stopped because
All right.
Darla gave up.
Alright.
Like, do you have
Hey,
healing?
Tom,
I have both. I have healing spells. I can make him stable. I can do whatever I need to do. So.
You just choose not to heal Reverend and
Nah.
just
so
leave him.
do we have a plan for prisoners?
There can only be one.
Is there no plan for prisoners, or can I make one?
I guess we can throw her in the cells. Maybe convince her to.
Okay.
Bring her out.
So,
Next.
do I need to stabilize him? Because I have spare the dying.
Well, I mean,
Are
if
we-
you just heal him, he
Oh,
comes
okay.
up with that health.
Cool. Well then, yeah, we got
Dice to keep.
chill, child.
Yeah, Big Tom's just gonna walk up.
Come on. Let's go inside.
Point it.
I'm sorry. Let's go inside.
Where is?
Just grab the
you're
rest.
You know what the fuck?
So all of you are going to just start piling in.
No, I'm trying to.
This one.
my
Stop,
owl
please.
friend aside
Go
for a
lay
second.
down.
I'm just saying we don't need to bring her out here.
Yeah. So he's pulling you aside.
Yeah.
Gonna use cure wounds on
That's right.
Reverend. Well, at least there.
No witnesses.
Look. If we just convince her.
What number did
What-
you
what-
get?
Murdered most of her
What
friends.
number did
We
you
just
get?
can-
No witnesses.
Reverend gets 10 hit points.
If we can convince her to,
10 hit
Work
points
with
to the
us.
Reverend.
be
Go
like
lay
a
down.
bit of a PR person to the rest of the town,
I'm not putting
He's
it
back
make
up.
things easier for
Lay
us.
down. I'll move you if I need to.
Maybe more
I'm moving. What
receptive
one?
to the new law.
Are we all going inside?
Yeah, I'm get.
Wait, how long are we expected to wait for the people we're ambushing?
2 to 3 days.
Listen, we're not here for long. Make her move the bodies to the sails, and then be done with it.
I mean, we're gonna get rid of her. Might as well have her dig the graves.
That's what I'm saying. Make her move 'em.
All right, gotcha.
Gotta fix my damn gun.
I think you have to roll Tinkers for that. Dex plus proficiency.
Well, there's nothing in this.
I think there is a threshold when it's fixed, but I think that's on the gunslinger thing that you have.
Mom.
Proficiency plus dex, you said?
Yes.
19.
I bet you.
Let me double check.
Yeah, I think there should be there's a number that you have to reach for that specific gun. It might be put next to the bad news in the file. So
Let's just reload, misfire, and two-handed.
You know what? I'll say a 19 fix it. But a 19's high enough.
DC equal to 8 plus the misfire score. So the bad news misfire score is 3, so it becomes 11. So it's a DC
I
11.
passed it.
Yeah, you fucking passed that with flying colors. Yeah, so you fix it. Okay. So you all kind of... So all of you are dragging the bodies into the sheriff's office?
No, she is.
Oh, okay, she is. Why, she's heavily wounded. Gotcha.
Yes.
I mean, Tom, at least be a gentleman about it and try to help her out.
What's a gentleman?
I think it might be in our
We
best
are
interest to get the
bandits.
3 corpses out of the
Do
street
bandit
before
things.
we get more attention than we may already have. So, I will help with moving bodies.
Okay. So you help the wounded Deputy Darla. Yeah. So you're just throwing them into one cell for now?
Yeah, well, for now.
Okay. As you guys are piling into the sheriff's office, you see the red furred tabaxi kind of standing up, kind of leaning his head out of the cell, and you can see him looking with a very bright smile at all of you. Have you come to break me out? Eh?
Are you someone we should waste our
Are you
time breaking
again?
out?
Oh, so you're not my rescue party. Oh, damn. And you just see him sit back down on the bed.
I mean, I'll just open the cell and be like, fuck it, go do whatever you like.
Get out of town.
You see he gets up and walks very cautiously around you, Aaron. But he walks out of the cell door, goes behind the desk. You see him grab this tricone hat, puts it on. You see him you hear this rustling of metal, and you see him grab this holster, kind of wraps it around his belt, and just runs. But you do hear the sound of a horse just running away, and you kind of peek out the door, and you just see him. He just stole a horse, and now is just beating it out of town.
If anyone asks, this was all him.
I
I'm
mean,
sure they'll buy it.
you do see there is a very large crowd currently now, kind of cultivating around the blood pools that are currently outside, and some people are looking at the Gatling gun, going,
Well, we still have the
Did we ever
document.
recover it?
"Oh, you did it!" But some people are like lifting up the blanket and looking.
Do we still have the document that says that that we are
You do.
the new law?
Yeah.
You do.
Tell him it was him.
Well, I don't think we need to tell them so much. This is clearly just some people very disgruntled at losing their jobs. So, we have settled things the way that they chose to settle it. And I think that it would be in our best interest to handle the crowd without stirring them up any more than we already have.
Is your deception better than mine?
I don't know. What is yours?
7.
That's the same. We got the same.
Okay.
So
I'm still wearing my disguise. I'll go handle the crowd.
Can I help him in this deception?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can help them, so you would have advantage on any deception.
Hell
check.
yeah.
Yeah, I will.
So do all of you kind of pile out, just kind of like standing behind your one talkative person?
No, actually, I will stay behind,
Gotcha.
and
Staying behind.
I will start a
Tin Tom is
prayer
very
of
big and intimidating.
healing.
He's not standing behind the
Gotcha.
calm the people down speech.
That is 10 minutes, I believe, for prayer of healing.
Yeah.
So you spend your 10 minutes currently doing the prayer. Darla has been locked in a cell with the bodies, I'm pretty sure.
I have ouchies.
You have you have ouchies. Aaron,
Yes.
you briskly walk out of the,
Mm-hmm.
the Swiss cheese of a door with all the bullet holes, with Durkin by your side, and you just see the crowd. They all kind of shut up,
Mm-hmm.
and you see a lot of them kind of back away, like, oh, okay, we don't want to get shot here. How do you address the crowd? Are you talking? Oh, you muted yourself, Boyle.
What?
You muted yourself. I couldn't hear you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, fuck me.
Say that again.
It was,
Well, now, folks, settle down. Now, what you just witnessed there was a bit of a disgruntled employee. Your sheriff here was not too pleased with the fact that he has been replaced. There's new management here. Orders by Mayor Thorne.
Yeah.
Thorne. I here have the legal documents for that.
You hold up the legal documents and you hear someone in the crowd. None of us can read.
That's fine. All you need to know is that everything's under control, and there's nothing to worry about.
You see a very concerned, looking woman kind of step forward, and she goes, "Are all of them dead?"
No, they're resting.
You see, she kind of looks towards you and looks towards the crowd, and you see that kind of 17-year-old boy that Tom talked to. You see him go, I don't think Leopold is alive. Half of his head's missing, or at least from what I saw.
Look, don't worry.
We are still.
We have a priest. He's a great medical practitioner. He'll be taken care of, but they are going to be escorted out of the city by nightfall. Due to their actions, they're going to be under arrest. The governor is going to want to handle this.
Should we tell Leopold's mother? and you hear another woman go, and Terrell's wife?
You folks do what you feel is necessary. We are not here to tell you how to live. Things are gonna be the same. Just know everything's under control. You do what you have to do.
You see someone else kind of walk up, this like middle-aged man. You see he's wearing an apron. Looks like maybe works at the local inn, and he kind of goes,
Yes, sir.
I don't mean to pry, but that the thief, the tabaxi, we saw him running out of town. Are you gonna do something about that?
Absolutely. I will get into contact with my superiors, and they will hunt him down. I don't know how he managed to get out in the confusion. He must have grabbed the sheriff's keys. I did smell some alcohol on the sheriff's breath at the time, so it would not surprise me.
Roll me a deception check with advantage. Because of Darkin's help. I just imagine Darkin is kind of like doing the hand motions of like calming everyone down and just helping out.
19 plus 7.
19. Oh yeah. You do see the tavern owner go, well, he did have a couple drinks. And then you hear someone else go, and I heard Darla's been pretty mad as of late. And it's like, just the entire crowd's going, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, that there darn girl went bonkers. Didn't even hear me out.
But you just see people kind of nodding their heads, and some people who are still a little bit unsure are like, okay, maybe this will all blow over, and they just start walking away.
Just go back to your homes. Calm down, have a drink. Everything's good.
And the crowd slowly, over time, disperses. And you guys walk back in just in time for the prayer of healing to kick into effect, with you guys healing 11 HP.
You're so good. And those people are so dumb.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Did anyone try and heal Darla?
I can hit her with some healing.
Yeah, I guess she was in there.
Okay, because I was gonna say, if you guys didn't heal her, she would be she bled out. But no, she heals 11.
While that was happening, you could also like manacle her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's like locked in one of the cells with the dead bodies, manacled. You see, she has passed out due to the blood loss, so she's kind of currently out cold.
We could put her in her own cell, because putting her with dead bodies, that's just
uncivil.
Yeah, it's uncivil.
Okay. Got your priorities correct.
I may be a bandit, but I'm not an asshole.
Yep. So you guys all are in the sheriff's office.
Hell yeah.
What's the plan?
Right here.
Well.
Do you think there's a contraband locker we can raid?
Oh, that's a good. I'll start looking around.
Okay, roll me an investigation check, and if anyone wants to help him, you can roll with it.
No, I was gonna help. My investigation is ass.
Oh, then whoever has really good investigation, you can roll that with it.
I have a +1 to int.
There we go. Roll with a bitch.
So we've got what, 3 days to hold up here and.
Yeah, 3 or 2 days. You don't know the exact date because the letters that Mar found, he doesn't.
Were we expecting?
If they think we're the law, that means we can easily get information out of people.
Yeah.
Another idea is we could say, "Hey, everybody, there's something big happening. The next town over, or who knows, maybe out in the middle of the woods. Just get them all out of town. That way, when the group comes rolling up, ain't nobody here."
Getting people to do something sensible is extremely difficult.
Oh, it's quite easy.
Who is rolling the investigation check?
Nick.
Wait, who?
I think it was either between Nick and you, Dylan. So I don't know who did
I
that.
have a +1. Here.
I have a 0, so.
Oh, so
Okay.
Dylan,
I-
roll with advantage.
Oh boy.
I'm not an investigator.
That's a 19.
19. So you're looking. You do find a contraband locker.
Hell yeah.
You find several repeaters,
Ooh.
2 jugs of moonshine, and pretty much a fuck ton amount of gold nuggets.
Okay.
Their worth is about 200 gold.
How good are these repeaters?
Standard issue. Not really well cleaned.
Like 2 seconds.
And what's the damage?
The damage on them would be 2d10.
Okay. I'm a pocket one.
Okay. Well, you just shove it in your pocket.
Yeah, and I'm gonna grab everything up and go back to the boys.
Oh,
Feel
also,
like-
what you do find, looking in the sheriff's desk, you do find a paper written by Herbert Thorne talking about a military convoy on its way.
Okay.
It does have talks about a courier, and it's moving prisoners. So their military convoy with prisoners is on its way in 2 days to Fort Hayden, where they will take prisoners from there and move them onward.
Okay.
Which sounds like your military convoy. 2 days.
2 days. I'll tell the boys. Like, and to celebrate our new promotion. Slam the moonshine on the table.
Everyone's moonshine.
It looks pretty good.
Divide up the gold nuggets.
Okay.
How many were there?
Well, technically, I'm just going to split it up by value.
Okay.
So each of you get 50 gold worth of gold nuggets.
Cool.
You can count that as gold coins or just nugget as it practically like fucking gold, but you just need to melt them down and change it.
Oh yeah. Got an early advance on our payment.
Yeah. So, you guys now know 2 days.
If anyone wants the other pistol.
The repeater.
Yeah.
Anyone else want the repeater? 2d10.
Oh.
I mean, I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
You take it. Yeah. So, the range is. I'm gonna put down the range in chat.
Someone.
Shit, that actually makes it just straight up better than the shotgun.
Well, I mean, what is for close quarters practically, and the other one's for like, I can see him from a little bit long range.
My return.
Devox, you get 50 gold pieces.
Trying
And good old Aaron here has said, found out information that the convoy is on its way in 2 days. They have 2 days to wait and prepare.
To heal up and be ready.
Yeah, heal up and be ready. Think of a plan.
So you think maybe we could put that Gatling gun on one of these roofs or something?
Yeah, probably right up on the police station roof.
Seems good to me.
What you did see, depending on if you want like a higher angle, there is a 2-story building across the street.
Okay. Is it occupied?
You don't know.
Is it just a crack house?
I mean, you did see like it does look lived in. It doesn't look run down. But you don't know who lives there and what. but it's the only it's like one of the only two-story buildings, which means the person has money.
Is there a a ladder in the back?
There's not a ladder, but there is like a stairway to the upper
Okay.
deck.
There's just easy roof access.
Yeah.
Okay. Not gonna have to ask permission to use their roof.
I mean, you could. So far, people, some of the people, if they live here, don't seem to notice you kind of going up there.
Okay. Fuck them. They ask questions.
What would you say the population of this town is?
120.
Okay.
Not big, but it's not not Hamlet size.
Yeah.
Ah, look out, Hamlet! There's a vampire behind you.
I'm gonna do something stupid. Can I divine intervention. That's the word.
Okay. What is your divine intervention?
Well, I'm gonna roll it first to see if I get it.
Oh, good thing you don't know about my
Just out of curiosity. Just gotta get under a 10, you know.
No. That was close though.
Womp womp womp. I'll try again tomorrow.
Yeah, you can.
So yeah.
So, I'm guessing you guys are kind of like just making your, using the cells as your bedroom for the next 2 days. I'm pretty sure you make Darla in the middle of the night dig the graves.
Yeah.
What do you do with Darla?
So, Dara, you have two choices here. You can play ball, and after we leave, you can be the real sheriff. Or you can leave. What do you choose?
What are you even trying to do?
Look, we just have a really important job.
Yeah. Don't be telling nothing.
We have orders.
Are you trying to control the town? 'Cause that's gonna be difficult. Mr. Thorne won't like that at all.
Well, we're not gonna be here for too long. Just a few days. We're just passing by through.
She looks at you. If you're telling me the truth, don't touch or hurt any of the civilians like you already have.
Well, we haven't done a single thing to the civilians.
She looks at you and then looks down into the grave she's digging for Leopold, who's missing half of his head. She goes,
He
sure.
drew his gun.
He went down in the line of duty. I tried to do things the easy way.
Nothing civil
So
there.
So are you planning on shooting me if I do this?
That all depends on you, lassie.
So if I agree, you're not gonna backstab me at all.
No.
And you're gonna leave this tiny, quiet town to the devices once you get your job done.
I am a man of my word.
Sure, we can say that.
Alright. Why don't we go back to the jail and drink?
I'd rather not.
Hmm.
I'll go back to the jail.
Okay. You're not going far.
Fine. And you see, she kind of she finishes up the grave. All of them are buried.
Mm-hmm.
A little ways outside of town, and she quietly. You do have to make sure she doesn't scream into the night. So you kind of have to shut her up.
Mm-hmm.
But you bring her back to the sheriff's office. Don't throw her, but you put her in one of the jail cells and lock the key. Lock the door.
Ground like
What was that?
what's the ground here like?
It's there's no stone roads, but there's a dirt path that everyone kind of uses all the time. It's grass and dirt.
Okay.
Specifically around the town, it's all been flattened. There's no trees near any of the houses except for further, like, out of town.
Okay.
But it's like, you know, just short grass here and there.
During the day, before the, I guess, burying of bodies, I'll ask everybody. So, if this cart's coming through with prisoners, how are we gonna stop them here?
Oh!
Planning on stopping them here? Because I have an
No.
idea. A few of us into some giant badges, and we can just start digging a tunnel underneath the town. And then
Okay.
maybe with a few explosions, we can make a sinkhole of some sort.
Or I can just stand in the middle of the road. That tends
That
to
too.
work.
I don't know. I really like this badger idea.
How do we get into the fort?
Well, you're not getting into the fort now. You're using the convoy's knowledge to go.
Yeah, we need to figure out which fort it is, and then we have to raid the fort.
Noblin!
Well,
Let
you
go
have
of the
to
carrot!
Ask them that. So you have to keep at least maybe one alive.
Well, they're transporting prisoners, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be willing to lend themselves to the cause.
Badger idea?
I mean, I'm liking the badger.
I
I
like-
can also, I can use fuck is this spell called?
I like the badger.
Polymorph.
I got Tensor's floating disc. I could just put that in the middle of the road and they crash into it as well.
Ah.
Your shit doesn't
Or you-
move.
So you guys get started on the digging the tunnel?
Yeah.
I
If
don't
anybody,
do no tunnels.
yeah,
Makes me
if
claustrophobic.
anybody's willing, I will use an extra polymorph on them and do that as well as myself.
Okay. So for
To,
the
people, so someone else and I.
it's up to Aaron or
I mean, I like the badger idea. I'll be a badger.
okay. So Reverend and Aaron are the Badgers, and for the next couple of hours, you guys roll me dexterity checks, but with advantage because you're Badgers.
Okay,
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay, cool. 22. Good.
Yeah, 22.
Don't ever do that again.
12.
12.
It was a higher number, but then the other dice hit it and made it lower.
Rip. So the highest is 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. With
Went from a 15 to a 7.
With Reverend's 22, you guys do make your tunnel to have it end right below where like the main road is leading.
Okay.
Okay. Cool beans.
Gotcha.
Wait, do we have explosives other than the grenades?
No, you have
No.
just the grenades.
Alright, I
I
guess
mean,
we
I got spells.
Yeah, I guess we could detonate melee. I mean, do we have rope?
I have rope.
Yeah,
Tie it to the pins and pull it.
that works for me.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So, you guys set it up, and you're 100% like, yeah, this is gonna fucking work. This is gonna be fantastic. This is gonna be great. The day arrives, and you all kind of.
Real quick, before
Point
the
out,
before the day arrives,
Yes.
I want to do another divine intervention. Yeah.
Gotcha. Roll for that. Ah!
Damn.
So we have to. We're using some of the bombs in this, right?
No, I think they came up with. I think they came.
Yeah,
up
I'll
with
use
the right idea.
spells.
Yeah, spells.
Okay.
I will say, if you want for them to have if you want the convoy to kind of slow down, you could just throw Tom in the middle of the road and just have him like stand in front of them and they slow down.
Yeah.
So that you can get them in the right angle. Up to you if you want to do that.
It's on the.
So I'm guessing, Nick, are you going to be on the Gatling gun with Tom, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I should be up there.
Roll me a Tinker's thing, Devox.
You found me. Never fear. A magical eclipse is here. The light is gone.
It's Dex plus proficiency?
Yeah, Dex plus proficiency, yes.
Your inner spark.
I guess I
Let's take a trip.
could just put the floating disc in the middle of the road and make sure they stop.
Yeah, Devox, 100%. You're good.
Yeah.
Probably not.
So,
Don't say it.
with the plan in order,
Why is it so dark?
you guys
Good morning, all.
wait,
Now it's dark. The sky is black
and you wait.
Have we regained any hit points in the last like?
Yes, you.
2 days?
Yes, 100%. It's been like you regain health and anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Just.
My bad. No, Reverend is stuck at 10 HP this time.
Yes. Just.
No, it's probably changed.
But so
Since it's been 2 days, I've done it the day we shot the sheriff,
yes,
day after, and this is a new day.
this is a new day. So if you want to do
Okay.
another divine intervention, you can.
Yeah, just for shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles. Damn.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So the day arrives. I believe Nick and Devox are on the Gatling gun. Or are you? Are you
I am better
being the
off the
distraction?
Gatling gun.
Okay, so you're being the distraction. Who's on the Gatling gun with
I'll be on the Gatling gun so I can be up top.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like that height.
I'll fly up to the roof of the prison.
Okay. So which one of you are manning the gun and which one's feeding the ammo?
I'll feed ammo so I can shoot some spells.
Gotcha.
If I'm manning the gun, can I use my your name on it ability to add an extra d6 to each one of my shots?
It counts as a gun, so yes.
Yes, cool. So all of my bullets.
all your bullets. So you guys wait, kind of just biding your time. It's a very it's not it's not a very hot day. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna say that word. It's not a terribly hot day, but it is warm. And then you start hearing the sounds of carriage wheels and horses coming up from the distance. And you see about maybe
What are you doing?
4 carriages. Currently just coming along. Each adorned with full plate armor, some with leather guards, currently kind of just 2 on each one, and then 2 kind of walking behind each. So 4 for each carriage. You can't see inside, so you just guess there's prisoners in them. They're currently covered in an overhang. But they all travel along down the main road, and you see just the one of the carts slows down, and this elvish kind of tanned brown skin man kind of stands up on the carriage and just looks at you, Tom, and goes, "Hey, get out of the road!" And that carriage is right on top of your hole.
Tom's not moving or even responding.
I look to Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron on the other roof.
I look at him and nod and try to get a signal for they're ready to blow.
I'll thumbs up, blow that shit.
Fireball.
Okay.
And
Make an owl noise.
if I manage to stay on my feet, I want to cast haste on myself to start this
Okay.
off.
Yeah. What are you doing, Aaron? You just shooting randomly, or you throwing spells?
Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna start off by shooting. I don't really have any spells I can throw out.
Okay, so, fireball, and you're shooting the Gatling gun, Nick.
Yes.
Okay, so basically it's adding your dex mod. So, with your proficiency, because you're proficient in firearms, so just roll how many attacks you can shoot with.
Okay, give me a second.
That is a 6 against your fireball.
That's a fail.
Uh-huh.
Da-da-da-da-da. 24 and 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. The Gatling gun does 68.
Okay, let me get D8s.
And I do 8d6.
Yeah.
There's that.
Oof.
Nice, that was a good one.
That was a really fucking good fireball.
That is
twos.
damage.
Reverend is making hellfire raid.
Wait, how many D8s was that?
6.
6. Okay, cool. I found 6.
And you cast haste on yourself.
Yep.
And what are you doing, Aaron?
I'm gonna just pop off some shots.
Okay, just
My revolver.
fire away.
Okay. So I guess it's, that is fuck. That's a 9 and a 16.
16 hits, 9 does not.
Yep. Okay. That is.
Give me a second. I need my calculator.
$20 damage.
Yeah. You kind of just search through the chaos and the flames, and the sound of a just of a Gatling gun. You just see one guard pull out a pistol pointed at the Reverend, and you just go, nope, pop, and the guy falls.
Dope.
Yeah, the first carriage. Actually, you know what? The first carriage goes into the hole, and then the second carriage just goes and explodes as well. And everyone's just in fucking panic. As a Gatling gun and how much damage it rolls. What are you doing, Tom?
Can I use sharpshooter with that?
Well, with the haste.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I get 2 actions.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have
So
shown you.
firing the bat
No, I would've
4
failed.
times.
Fire away, boy.
So that's 84 damage.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Most of the guards are dead.
Yeah,
We'll just see what Tom does with his 4 bad news attack.
alright. 15, 25, 22, and 16.
All hit.
Oh boy. And should I just roll this as mass damage?
I would say just roll 1 roll of damage. All of them are very low from the fireball and the Gatling gun, so just roll just 1d, whatever one dice.
It's 2 dice.
2 dice, yeah, just roll that, and we'll see them come to an end.
Alright, so the damages are 19,
Dead.
26,
Dead.
12,
Dead.
23.
Dead. So
So as this is going on, like, Tom is echoing like a tinnish color silvery white light as his eyes are glowing red through the helmet. He's real shitting this.
I mean, all of the civilians who really didn't think anything was gonna go on, you see most of them duck for cover. Some of them run inside. You just hear screams, and as the daka daka of the Gatling gun is done, and the fucking booms of a fireball and the bad news, the smoke dissipates, and you just see 3 out of the 5 carriages are gone and completely destroyed. Others are riddled with bullet holes from the Gatling gun, and all of the guards are dead, dying, or completely disintegrated practically. The caravan's been stopped. You do hear from back of the two carriages that are survived. You do hear like groans and screams from the prisoners that are in them.
Gonna go open one of them up.
Yeah, go check it out.
Okay, you open it up and you see a good some of them are dead because some bullet holes from the Gatling gun went through. But most of them, there's a good some of them are alive, and they all just are like kind of pushing dead people off of them. Like, what the fuck?
Like, are any of you boys ready to make a deal with the devil for a good payday?
All of them look between each other and they go, "Sure,
Yep.
just get us out of here."
Sure, I need medication to deal with my new PTSD.
Well, just turn yourselves in at the police station, boys.
You see most of them as you kind of like grab the keys off of some of the guards and you start letting them all out. Most of them go and just kind of scrounge the armor off the dead guards and pick up their weapons. You have 50. You have to pull some of them out of the wreckage from the one that collapsed into the town. Not town, into the hole. But you have like 50 semi-armored, semi-equipped guys who are like, you know what? Fuck it, we hate these guys anyway.
Any guardsmen or whatever alive? Everyone dead?
You can find one that's alive. Not
Okay.
barely, but he's alive.
You said there were like 2 or 3, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3 that are still alive.
I will make sure that at least one stays alive for now.
Heal all 3 just in case one of them doesn't talk. Or 2 of them
Let's
don't talk.
interrogate this
We need
motherfucker.
intimidation.
Okay.
I got intimidation.
Sorry, we need more intimidation.
Okay, so you keep 3 of them alive. Barely. Who's doing the intimidation?
Anyone have better than me? 7?
Give me one moment.
And I have the skill shot that gives me advantage on it.
No.
Reverend, do you have
Yeah. I'm gonna heal.
Just
I'll
as
just
the
heal
magic
Tom.
as the magic wears off Tom, you just hear him say, "Tom, nap," as he kind of just sits down where he is, like very tired.
No, we still got some
Okay.
moonshine inside.
So yeah, what do you say to intimidate them? Or to get them to talk?
I'ma just be like, I think it's all in all your best interest to just tell us how to get into the fort.
You see all of them are kind of panicked, very tongue-tied. One, you see this hobgoblin who's currently like burned on one side of his body. He spills the beans first.
Never trust a
The others,
hobgoblin.
the others don't, and he goes, the front gate is expecting just a caravan. They're very lackluster there. They're not gonna do anything to try and keep you. If you just charge right in, there's nothing they can do.
Alright.
That sounds awful.
The caravan really laxed.
Where are they holding everyone?
Fort Hayden, just down the road.
I meant location of where the building is.
Back right of the fort.
Alright.
Stone structure.
No secret passageways or anything of the like?
Just the sewer that goes under it, but that's really small.
Understood. Thank you for being so cooperative.
You gonna let me out?
Are you gonna say shite, mate?
He looks around to the carnage and devastation. He goes, you know what? No.
It's never too late for
All
a
right.
career change.
Why don't you just mosey on out of here then?
He looks at all of you and he goes, looks at his fellow guards and he goes, "Do you need one more? These guys are assholes and I get paid piddly."
What do you mean?
He's asking if he could join.
Well,
Just do a career change, like please.
That-
He's like looking at.
that would
Absolutely.
yeah, that would free someone up, Vel, on manning, this Gatling gun's ammo if we need to.
Are you attached to these guys at all?
You see the other two are kind of like going like, yeah, you are. And he looks at them, and you see a smile, and he goes, "Nah,
All right, boys.
not really."
We're gonna have a little chat.
So Wishing Star Waterfall is full of shooting stars.
So,
Yeah.
do
Jump in the waterfall.
you keep those two guards alive or no?
Oh, I'm gonna take them out to the graveyard at night.
Can we wish
Ooh, Tom's gonna be with you.
Ooh, okay.
To make some wishes?
Hey guys.
What do? You just gonna pop?
Yeah, we're gonna drag them out.
Right here.
Okay.
Oh, you have something planned, Tom?
What do you got? What do you got, Tom?
I mean, are we doing this behind them or in front of them?
What do you? Oh, you know, I have.
Are they facing us when we do this?
Oh, I was gonna talk to him. I have someone they might want to meet. Someone who's be glad to see these gentlemen.
Are we talking about that witchcraft stuff? Or an actual person?
I mean, that depends on your definition of person.
Sure did, Hamstar.
Witchcraft, got it.
If you consider the devil a person,
Witchcraft, got
it's
it.
not too different from us.
Some of my
Just
best
tell
friends
me
are devils.
Just tell me when to do it.
Don't worry, I don't think you have to do anything other than enjoy the view.
One of these days I'm gonna get to do it. Alright, so I guess we're doing what Stiz wants.
Yeah.
Thing Tom wants to do.
I think I'm
He's
just gonna
getting
go in.
cocked.
Well, what do you want to do? I'll wait.
Wait,
I'll
no,
let you
No,
do
it works on one person at a time, so if you have something for both, do it.
boys.
You can do something for one person.
I think I'm just gonna go in.
If
Maybe
it-
clean up this mess I made. Maybe clean up some of the bodies and give them proper burials.
Very best. Just do
And
your
I'll take
thing.
the boys back at camp. And with that, I gotta head out.
Yeah.
See you in the morning.
Peace,
Aw, see you.
Hey, it
Uh,
was good playing with you guys.
Yeah.
On.
Later.
Later. Yeah. So Reverend goes back to camp.
When your wishes come true, it depends what you wish for.
So, what are you doing there, Dylan?
I'll take him out when it's getting close to sunset. We're on the verge of it, you know. Take him out there. Be like, you boys. Boys enjoy the sunset.
Both of them are weeping and crying.
Can I tag along for this adventure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just,
Sure.
I don't know.
I'm glad Kitty Cat and the girl have played their
I enjoy good
It's
sunset.
beautiful in it.
Yeah. Makes you feel real good to be alive.
Yeah.
Appreciate these fine things.
Come on, gents. What do you think of the sunset? When was the last time you just sat down and enjoyed it?
I would say make me an intimidation check.
Okay, come on, dice. Don't fuck me. 18.
One just cries even harder. The other goes, "Please, I have a wife and kids."
And I bet your wife and kids are enjoying the sunset, wherever they may be.
Did you ever just take your son out?
Yes,
Just look out at it.
we went fishing.
Hey, sounds nice. You know, I used to do the same thing with my daughter.
Nope, but how hard can it be?
He looks very concerned.
Used
Yeah.
Yeah, back when I ran with my old crew. We'll do the same thing at night after raiding a convoy or what have you.
Snail
till they all decided to turn. Boys, I want you to enjoy your last light. And I'll pull out, like, some rolled up cigarettes, put it in their mouth, light those up.
Okay.
Yeah. Enjoy your last light.
You see the one who was talking about his wife and son just stops crying
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of closes his eyes. The other one is just bawling.
As the sun's going down, I'm gonna try to call upon my fiend patron
Okay.
to show up.
Sure. Roll me a D100, please.
D100. So, what color? What color?
What color do you have?
Yeah. Green, translucent purple, blue,
Purple.
and the clear mossy dice.
I'd say blue because blue's my favorite color.
Okay, blue. What do you say, Nick?
I like purple.
Okay. That is a 50.
50?
Yeah, 0 or 50 and 0.
Yeah, that's 50. So you're calling upon your patron,
Mhm.
and you feel the sudden heat, and then you just start smelling like fire smoke, and you look over, and you're like, oh, what? And you look down, and you see an imp,
Mhm.
just a tiny imp. He goes, yeah, sorry, the boss is kind of busy at the moment. You get me though.
Are you for real? I set up this whole thing for him.
I'm sorry. He has to deal with a lot of shit.
I'm holding up my end of the deal with these fucking souls.
I mean, you're not the only one. He has business, you know.
Couldn't have sent a more intimidating or impressive envoy.
You see the imp crosses his arms. He goes, "You get me, and that's all you get.
Okay.
What do you need?"
Yeah, I was just offering up some more souls. It's kind of part of the bargain.
You see the imp kind of like walks his way to the two guys and just looks at them. Ha! How much do they have to lose?
This one here, he's got a wife and kids. He's got a family.
The other one hasn't stopped crying, so we aren't quite sure.
Yeah. I did. You can take the souls after they're dead, right? Because I promised Big Tom one of them.
I mean, yeah.
He's got a thing he wants to do.
I want to try it out.
You see, he kind of looks over the one crying continuously. You see, it takes the cigarette from his mouth and puts it in it.
Alright, come on, let the boy enjoy his fucking last cig.
I mean, hey, buddy, you were enjoying this? And just non-stop crying. He goes, yeah, nah, he's fine.
Fuck him.
Yeah. I mean, these fit the quota.
I thought these motherfuckers respected Southern hospitality.
I guess they fucking don't.
Jesus
But,
Christ.
you know what? They'll do. Go right ahead. He just takes another big puff.
Alright, so my turn.
All you, baby.
As soon as you say go ahead, Big Tom envelops his hand over the crying one's face, and at point blank range is gonna cast Shatter in his palm.
Oh! Oh!
Make a con save.
I'm gonna say with disadvantage, cause fuck.
Yeah.
Natural 1.
Okay. Fuck, I should have had the dice out for this.
That was brutal.
And just because third level.
Ah!
So adding another 8 to this. 20.
Yeah. So all of you hear just a muffled explosion.
And also, I have to make a con save.
You do.
The save is 14. I rolled a 26.
No, I think you take half damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I took 10.
Yeah, you take 10, and you see as Big Tom, not Big Tom, that's a different character.
Tin Tom.
Tin Tom. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been making that mistake for a few times.
Yeah, you see Tin Tom moves his hand, and it's nothing but just goo and blood.
Jesus Christ.
And you see the imp goes, holy shit.
Like, as he's trying to lift his pry his fingers away, the armor is kind of around his hand is kind of burning red hot, and you just hear the creaking of metal as he forces it open again.
Yeah.
God damn, Thomas, what the fuck was that?
New trick. Oh fuck, new trick.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I have to say, that's some fucking pure art right there. That is
witnesses.
That is beautiful. And you just see the other one, the one with the kid looks at Big Tom and just like, huh. It just gives it like a wail of just surprise and disgust.
God damn.
And Tom kind of raises his other hand, flexes the fingers a bit.
Clap. God damn.
I wanna.
Looking right at the kid.
Yeah, so
I would
what's
like
gonna
to-
happen to the other guy?
I would like to offer some encouraging words to our remaining friend here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do not fear those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul. Rather fear him who can destroy both the soul and body in hell. You know, something to think about in these.
You see the imp go, buddy, do you not know where this guy's gonna go?
I'm well aware.
There's nothing gonna be left of him, body or soul.
And
He
that-
died. Hey, buddy, how do you want to be? Do you want to be a slug or what? We can make it happen. And the guy just, you just see he silently cries, just a tear.
I have no mouth and I must scream.
So what are you doing, Dylan? How you gonna do it?
You know, I might as well use up a spell slot. Supposed to go on to bed soon.
Yep.
I will cast Burning Hands on second level. I mean, it won't be as cool, but it's what I got.
That's a what save? Dex?
That is a Dex saving throw. 3d6 on a failed save, half on a successful.
4.
No, 'cause that's actually 4d6 since it's second level.
Oh, hey.
Hey, all ones, baby. Let's go. 10, 11, 13. Yeah, 13 damage.
Yep. No, he's dead.
Good.
It's almost. It's as you can you can tell it wasn't. He didn't like. He felt the pain for almost like a millisecond before it immediately being incinerated. Unlike the other guy, this guy went just in a blink of an eye, gone. Burnt crisp.
It wasn't as cool, but it was something.
And you see the imp kind of walk over, flick the cigarette butt, kind of wave his hands, and you see like this almost neon green magic being traced through the air above both of them, and then it just disappears. And he looks back towards you, Aaron. He goes, "Thank you for your payment."
Yes, you're welcome. I hope the boss is really enthralled by it.
You see him kind of just like his eyes close a little bit, and he opens them again, holds out his hand, and you see a reddish, like a red leathered pouch drop into his hand, and he chucks it to you.
Hey, what's in it?
20 platinum.
Hey, thanks, mate.
Yeah, thank the boss, not me. Adios, boy. And you just see him in a puff of smoke, just gone.
I tried.
Well, you now know the fort.
Yeah.
You take a night's rest. Reverend deals with the bodies of all the soldiers and some of the dead prisoners. The townsfolk are fully staying inside their houses, not leaving.
It's probably for
So
the
they're
best.
being smart. Yep. And then the next day arrives. I'm pretty sure you put the Gatling gun back on the cart.
Yeah.
You see most of the prisoners have rounded up horses. Most of them are doubling up, 2 on 1 horse. All you have to do is just take charge. Take the lead.
Fucking go.
Okay. Yeah. So whoever is using the Gatling gun, you have the hobgoblin that defected gonna feed the ammo.
Well, as a fellow hobgoblin, I
forgot.
I will. Yeah, I will man the Gatling gun.
So you guys start off, and it takes about 4 hours to get there. And just like that hobgoblin said, you look at the front gate, you only see 2 guards, and maybe like 2 up on the battlements, and that's it.
Is the gate open?
Currently no.
Alright, I'll use a grip point for a bowling shot.
Big Tom, don't you have? Not Big Tom, Tin Tom.
Yes.
You got something for the closed gate?
Yes.
Well,
Are we just blasting it open?
You guys are currently, you guys see the fort, you see a closed gate and very little guards outside. I'm guessing you guys can just charge at it. Guns blazing.
Give me a moment. I think Tin Tom's gonna try and sneak up to the gate.
Okay.
What a
I'm gonna sneak up?
what a
Yeah, the
shift.
thing.
I want to put a bomb on the gate.
Okay. Do you have stuff? Okay.
I do not.
No.
I actually have disadvantage to stealth.
I have a +9. Want me to do it?
I will say this: if you put the bomb there and then Big Tom, you shoot it because you have the most range. Could be a better deal.
Alright, one second. He's gonna put the bag of bombs on the ground, which everyone can see. They're now hot-wired all together,
Okay.
counting as one item, and uses enlarge on it.
Oh.
So,
Yep.
you can carry that.
Absolutely. How heavy is it?
It was a bag of like what, 6 grenades?
6 grenades. I would say it's
So-
like maybe.
Didn't we
Less than a
use
backpack.
grenades
Less
to
than
blow
Less
blow
than
the
a
hole in the
backpack,
street?
More than a pouch.
Probably like
what was
30
that, Nick?
pounds.
So didn't we use the grenades to blow the hole in the street?
No, that was a fireball.
Okay.
From Reverend.
Yeah, that's why I was concerned
Copy,
about
copy.
using the bombs. I wanted to do this.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I would say it's about 30 pounds, something like that, and you can carry that.
Okay. Hi. There's a fucking lot.
I make things.
Alright.
So,
Let's-
roll me a stealth check if you're gonna
Absolutely.
stealth your way. You have, since you're an owl folk, I believe you have something for that.
They just give me proficiency.
Oh yeah. You're right. When you're right.
15 plus 9.
Oh yeah. You're undetected.
Yep. place.
I just imagine you fly in, you land,
Yeah.
you just kind
It's
of
swoop in, swoop out.
yeah. Tom, you see the blowing charge get placed, and you see that Aaron kind of get do you wait for Aaron to get back to you? Tom, do you wait for Aaron to come back to you?
Yes.
Okay.
I am not gonna. He may have a god, but I'm not sending him to it.
Yeah. So you, Aaron, you fly back and land onto the cart and take the reins again. All your call. Tom.
Shall we charge as I shoot?
You could. You could.
Right.
I mean,
Let's.
what if
Guys,
something falls on us?
make some noise and draw me in. Then we blow the gate beneath them.
Ooh.
Hey? I mean, we should turn the cars around. Can we stick it out the front? No one's on it?
Can't go forward can't go forward if we're turning backwards.
I will say that if you guys want to drive the cart, and then two of you bail, or one of you bail, and while the guys in the Gatling gun are still behind it, they're fine. And then they could shoot forward. And you could fly, Aaron, so you could just bail and just go straight up.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll try to take like a vantage point near the top of the wall.
Yep. I mean, what
Like
you could
where-
also do is kind of like slap the horse's ass and make the horses run on their own with the two people in the, on the Gatling gun.
Yeah.
So there's that. So you take a vantage point.
I am not gonna be on the Gatling. Probably gonna be like in the front seat, but not.
Yeah,
just
I
going
will
with my
say
gun.
this: you're gonna be just out of range of the Gatling gun. That is not gonna shoot you in the back of the head. It's just the bullets are gonna be whizzing past very close to your head, but they're not gonna hit you.
Probably gonna go deaf.
Unless I really
Well,
fuck
you know-
up.
I'm wearing a giant metal helmet. Try me.
Unless Dirkon fucks up tremendously, no bullet's gonna hit you. So,
It's just
Are you
gonna
guys-
vibrate more with a metal helmet.
are you guys gonna just charge in with the other criminals on horseback? Just charge.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
We're gonna make noise, get them to rally on the wall to defend themselves, and then I'm gonna blow them up beneath them.
Yeah. So, the criminals that you guys recruited, they're just gonna start firing their weapons into the air. And you, as they start doing that, you just see all these guards look down the road and see you guys, and immediately you see some of them start moving into place. Now is as good a time as any.
Alright, then I fire the shot.
Okay, you fire the shot. Roll for an attack. At this point, everyone is going full charge. The wagon is just going like.
Good
It is a
thing I
very
have
bumpy
multi-attack.
road.
Good thing I have multi-attack. The first one was a 8.
Okay.
The
It hits
second
the
was a
door.
25.
You hit it, and as you hit the charge, no matter what damage you're gonna do, it's very sensitive. You hit it. All you see is the front gate and the battlements above it fly up and then come crashing back down. The gate, whatever's left of the gate are just giant hinges, and that's it. But yeah, you guys charge in.
I like my job.
You guys break in, and you just hear everything just goes off. I'm pretty sure you're firing the Gatling gun.
I'm
Yes.
hasting myself again.
You're hasting yourself. For this, I'm gonna say that since you recruited the criminals, you guys are just gonna focus on going to the back of the fort to go to the stone building.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure you're just firing the Gatling gun and just going, just shoot at everything. It's just like, you guys are shooting, everyone's dying around you, you dodging bullets. You get to the jail in the chaos. The guard with the guns died, got shot randomly. You just grab the keys off his body. Make me a whoever took the keys. You can be whoever that is. That is Will. Can roll me an investigation check to see which key is which.
I guess I have the best in, right?
Yeah, you have one.
Mm,
You have
yeah,
plus
okay.
one.
Int, I have 15. So
Oh,
Yeah, you do it.
yeah, you do it.
what's the roll again?
Investigation.
6.
It takes a while to find the key.
I am haste. At some point, I think I might have cast it too early. If this takes more than a minute.
You did crash halfway through getting to here, but you're fine.
Yeah, just all the way in. I was shooting guys.
Yeah, it is like explosions everywhere, screams, gunfire. You're just hearing the ricochets off the stone.
Yeah,
but you
like-
find the key, and you kind of you try and use it, and you just see it snap off. And you just look at everyone with your half broken key.
Wow.
What kind of door is this?
It's like a iron door.
Fuck.
I don't know. All I got is a crowbar.
You
I
also
can-
you have a guy in full metal armor.
Yeah, I mean,
Use his head.
Try to melt the bars,
I can shatter the bars.
then do it.
I mean, that would work.
Wait, doesn't shatter do extra on structures?
Yes, it does.
Alright. Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
metal. It does. Metal has disadvantage on a con save.
Hit
Yeah,
that switch,
so-
Fitty.
That's a natural 2.
I don't know what pluses it would have.
I know. I'm just saying that it's just a D20 without a plus because it doesn't have a plus.
All right.
So it's just a D20, and I just rolled a natural 2.
14 damage.
Yeah, without a doubt, the door just gets blown off of its hinges.
Oh, I have to make a save too. I'll make it.
Yeah, so you take half of that.
So, that was. So, yeah. I'm still in triple digits, boys.
Yeah. So you guys rush into the prison. As you guys rush in, you see about 4 guards, all kind of with their weapons drawn, kind of see you bust in, and you just hear them fire.
Fuck.
Aaron, you take 35 points of damage.
Bruh. Bruh.
Nick, you take 42.
35.
Nick, you take 42, and Tom, you take 36.
Alright.
As they just let off this volley. It's now you guys' turn. You see about 4 of them kind of huddled behind structures. I will say there's no initiative because they took their round, and now you're taking your group round.
They're behind cover, you say.
Oh,
Yes, they are.
I ignored cover.
Good thing most of us have sharpshooter.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pierce the walls because that's how I see this working.
Yeah. So yeah,
Just
all of you
levels
can.
of bad news and just blast light 2 of them through the walls.
Yeah. So roll for your attack spot. Dylan, if you're also shooting your gun, roll for your attack.
Oh no.
And so, same with you.
Yeah.
That shooter.
You know, I would like to use my holy hymns.
So that was a nat 20 and a 13.
So,
Both hit. Both hit.
22 and...
Oh dear God, one of these people is going to die. No, wrong dice.
Both hit Dylan.
Really?
Yep. One of the guys, you can tell, is not wearing any armor.
Oh.
He looked like he just woke up.
So the first one that isn't crit was 10,
Okay.
and the second one is 18 times 2 is 30. 2, 36. 30. It's 36.
Gotcha.
So I've just deleted somebody.
Nick, what did you roll for your attack?
Plus 10.
It's a 21 and a 9.
The 9 misses, but the 20 misses.
Okay.
So that's 48 damage.
Okay, now we just wait for Nicholas and his damage.
Yeah. 28.
Yeah. So you guys all get you guys run in and just get peppered.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see Tin Tom lower the bad news and just pull the trigger, and you just hear this beautiful bang as the bullet rips through the pillar that one person was hiding behind, goes right through their right arm and into the chest of another through a wall. You fire your repeater, Aaron, and you get the guy he shot in the arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then you turn around and just fire again, killing another. And Durkan, you fire. You saw the guy's hand. You fire right through. It goes through the wooden wall, and you just see him collapse on the other end. All 4 are dead.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
You hear the sound of someone clapping. And you all look over, and you see your leader, the famed outlaw, Julian Corell.
Oh. Goddamn.
Beautiful.
You see him sitting down, leaned back in his cell, and he goes, "I knew I chose correctly when I hired all 3 of you. Long time no see, boys.
It's good
Long
to
time no see."
good to see you again, boss. God,
Hey, boss.
please pretend my accent was good.
I knew it. He was a liar.
You see,
Oh,
he kind
Tom. Tin Tom never forgets anything but his name.
you see, he goes, "This little party, all just for me. I'm flattered."
You sign the paychecks.
Indeed, I do. You see you see him reach behind his shirt, and you see him pull out a singular skeleton key, what looks to be made out of clay and wood. And you see him just reach around the cell and just unlock his cell, and he goes, I was a day late. But luckily for you, I have backup to get out of this place instead of all by my lonesome." And you see him just kick the cell door open. He goes, "Find me my guns.
Alright, boys.
I miss them. And find me my hat."
We also
Where's
brought around about 50 new recruits.
Oh, you boys are beautiful.
I think most of them are dead.
Less paychecks, more money for all of you.
Not to press the matter, but I say this is kind of worthy of our promotion, is it not?
Oh, you'll see it. You'll see that promotion if you find me my hat.
Go find
you
the hat.
You see one of the dead guards was wearing it.
Oh, what a
You
prick.
pick it off and give it back to him. He places it on his head, wraps his holsters around his belt, and kind of rubs his hands together. Let's go kill the rest of them, shall we? After you. And he opens up the door to all of you.
Mm-hmm.
But you see his hat, a bullet hole goes right through the tip of his hat. And he looks up and he goes, "Battle scars, am I right? We all get them. Let's
I
go."
think it adds character.
Indeed it does. And you guys kind of rally the whatever's left of the criminals that you got. The cart with the Gatling gun. You know, the horses are kind of like scared shitless. But it's just a few more holes in its design. But you guys get on it and just peace out.
Hell yeah.
On your way out, you started with 50. You have about 26.
Okay.
What about my hobgoblin friend?
Your hobgoblin friend is currently on his own. In fact, he found a horse, and you see he's wearing a commander's hat.
Hell yeah.
Wearing like the cavalry gloves, and is currently it's just kind of just whipping around this saber, just kind of hitting anything in motion, just like high on adrenaline.
Hell yeah.
He sees you guys and just immediately goes like, okay, well, they're leaving, I have to too.
It is time to go.
Yep. And you guys fucking run. You got out of there. You don't know how many people are tracking you. Whoever was gets shot down almost immediately. And about 2 hours, you guys kind of start slowing your roll and making sure the horses don't give out. Because you feel like you're currently, no one's been charging at you for a while, and you just see Julius leaning back in the back of the wagon, hands behind his head, kind of leaning, his eyes closed. How about this, boys?
Aye.
I know I've been giving you about a very good pension of 100 gold pieces a week. How about I boost that up to 400 a week for your services?
Aye. Sounds right to me.
I like money.
And instead of sharing a tent, each of you get your own.
Oh.
And you
I
get
like tents.
and you get your meals with me, not the common folk.
They're really moving up in the virus.
Indeed,
I
you are.
like food.
You're a simple man, Tom, and I like it.
I like you, boss. And he goes in for a hug.
He immediately hugs you back. Hey,
I like hugs.
Aye, another group hug, mates. Let's go.
come on, Durkin. Get in.
Okay.
Bring it in. Yeah, and you make it back to camp, and you see Mar. Mar runs out, arms open, tears straining down his face, and immediately hugs the boss. He goes, "I'm so glad you're back. I missed you. I hate being the leader. Why?" And he just taps him, and he goes, "There, Mar. I'm back with a few more new recruits. I see we've thinned in numbers. I have plans. But first, we need to pack up. We need to get the fuck out of here. They know where we are. Time to move house, boys!"
Oink, skedaddle, school.
You see everyone just starts dismantling their tents, picking up the stuff. And you see, the cook runs up and just hugs the Gatling gun, dusting off the soot and kind of polishing it. You made it back in one piece. I'm happy.
Hey, we did right by her.
She's beautiful. And he just kisses it. Yeah, so that ends the one shot.
Hell yeah.
You,
I murdered a child.
I do want to do these characters later.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
in some more one shots to level them up to level 11.
Ooh.
Nice.
It was fun playing with you, Nick.
Yeah. Definitely.
Hopefully you got a better experience.
No, it was good.
I gotta say, you're kind of subpar in respect compared to Anthony.
That's fighting words.
Hey, I know I'm subpar. You don't need to point it out.
What are you talking about? Not reading the module, failing to start a quest, and putting them in a bar halfway across the continent.
Yeah.
That's totally what an expert DM would do.
Meanwhile, you got me reading the module for every the adventure and module I plan on running from levels 1 to 20. Sorting through. I'm reading the ones I'm not even running. I'm reading modules and making decisions.
I need to learn. I need to read more. I need to run more modules because when I ran Icewind Dale for that one session, I read the shit out of the first chapter. I still had to go back and question things, but I had things bookmarked so I can get the answer almost immediately.
Yeah, definitely.
But I want to run more modules.
I have only ever run, as far as modules go, I've only ever run Coffee Break of the Living Dead for All Flesh Must Eat, and I've never run any other modules. Ever. I've always run my own worlds and things. So it is something different for me in general. It's just trying to run adventures that somebody else put the work into.
Yeah, I mean, some of these adventures are really fucking good.
I'm choosing to run only third-party adventures. There is no Wizards of the Coast material being run.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles.
Actually, I think in 2 days, my D&D book, The Mysteries of Candlekeep. So I have these little mysteries that I can run, just place in. I can do a one-shot on, or I can do as an adventure for campaign 2.
Nice.
I don't have to do anything.
I've got
They're like 20-something. Do both.
17. So I'll do both, but they scale. They are for different levels. So I can only do the ones that pertain to your guys' level, which is level 5. Maybe you guys will be like higher level when we finally do it. But yeah. This was fun. It wasn't really well planned, but
fuck it. It was awesome.
It was fun.
Yeah, no.
I'm Tin Tom.
It was just stupid chaos, and I loved the gathering.
That was fun. Not how I expected to take the character, but
Which one? The one that's mounted, or the one that Tin Tom holds?
I think the one that's mounted, because I really just loved, just the idea of Nick's fucking hobgoblin just going.
I was really, really ready when we stormed the gates. Like I was like ready to like be like action surge, and I'm just gonna throw all these shots and.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't.
An army.
I knew that Devin had work, so I didn't plan a big fort fight.
yeah.
I did, however, plan like these cool moments for you guys to like do stuff, but I was like, I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
And I also haven't eaten today, so I need to go.
Neither have I.
I did.
If I knew that Evan was leaving early, I would have not tried to do so much shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have tried to have my moment.
I thought he would have a little bit more time, but he goes to bed at like 11, like some weirdo.
Yeah.
I usually
He
go to
doesn't
bed
stay up
around.
until 4 in the morning. Are you kidding me?
But
Yeah.
I had
Playing fucking video games.
had a number of abilities I could have used. Turn some misses into hits if I'd remembered that I had a thing to do that.
I think I used sharpshooter and didn't add the extra damage at one point.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't take sharpshooter
Yeah.
to get the damage. I did it so I could blast through walls.
Well,
I'm so like happy that Darla nearly killed 2 of you, but killed 1.
I totally thought I was going down.
She is somebody that's coming back to kill us all. I hope you realize this.
Not if she's smart.
And then Tom will be like, "Told you so." No witnesses.
I think she knows what'll happen to her.
Devox has killed 2 teenagers.
Two deputies, someone in the freaking fort, a guard. Was it a adult guardsman, or was who's the crime guy?
He was an adult.
He was an adult, so that's 4 people, 2 of them children.
Hey, but Nick, I have a inquiry that I want to tell you about.
sure.
So, and I know, you know, campaign 2 for my campaign is coming in, and I already have like as the max players I need for every session.
Yeah.
How would you feel if you were like maybe like a guest character just every now and then?
That'd be cool. Oh, hey, I have extra attack too now.
Hey. but like you're just you just whenever you're free for a session and it works with where your character's at.
Yeah.
Just coming in and be like, "Sup, boys? What's up?" Just every now and then.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I think
He joins the call as the villain is introduced.
Yeah, I think where I'm gonna have to do that with Phantom, and I think Evan's doing that with Phantom too, because I know that he has like an 11 o'clock shutdown of all electronics, and he's not gonna be there for every session, so I'm gonna make his character like reoccurring, or they find him whenever he's free, all that.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, whenever you feel like you want to do it, or whenever you're free. You could just be like, hey, does it work with my character if I could just show up? And I'm like, yeah, maybe it is.
Okay. Yeah, no, that would be cool.
Yeah. Because I want to include you, because I feel bad that you just kind of, like, you want to play D&D.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is I live in such a weird, like, I go to work at 5 a.m. every day. So, like, so I kind of live on a different time scale than everyone I know. So...
We do usually start sessions every Monday at 7, usually.
Yeah, which gives
Fucking liar 9.
Yeah,
We try for that. We always get
we try for 7, but like usually Evan's either not home until 8 or some shit like that. But we usually start around 8:30. Realistically, we start around 8:30, but we usually join the call around 7. And I think for most people, other than in the summer, most people have to be done by like 12. So they're not lawn sessions. They used to be lawn sessions up until like 4 o'clock in the morning, which I miss. I miss our lawn sessions, but Evan now has a job like a grown adult, and it pisses me off.
Fuck him.
Fuck him. You know what? Evan's out of my campaign.
Bitch boy.
But oh yeah, by the way, Dylan.
Yeah.
My sister has started on your characters.
Ooh.
Going.
That was fucking quick.
Yeah, no, she got done with Evans in 1 day.
God damn.
Got done with, well, okay, technically got done with the Vox, but she's redoing it because she doesn't like where how the face is shaped.
Also, where is it?
Oh yeah, you need to send the photo of the outfit.
Yeah. Where the hell did I put it?
She
Tom,
finished.
Do you want to know what Tin Tom's full name is?
I have already seen it, but we'll tell them.
Thomas Craig Max. He's a Goliath. He's
Yeah.
a Goliath in a fucking metal suit.
Yeah. Oh, so you took my suggestion?
Yes, because I
Good.
didn't have a race, and they're like, yeah, that'll work.
I'm like, okay. Looking at my sister's art, oh my god, I'm so fucking happy I asked her. This shit's clean, dude. I'm so fucking happy with it.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I mean, last time I checked, she just started coloring. And that was like 2 hours ago. So, yeah. Gonna be cool. And I think then she's working on Liam's. And then she's going back to the Voxes to fix the face shape.
Yeah.
And then whenever TJ gives her, or gives me art, TJ's gonna be the last, and then whenever Phantom's free. So, yeah. Going fucking quick, and then during this, when she finally gets out of class, when the session ends, she's going to do full body group photo practically.
Hell yeah.
At that time, I'm gonna ask you guys, around whenever that happens, I'm gonna ask for you guys to send me like poses that you want your character to have. She'll try her best.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see that. Gotcha.
Yeah, because you said she's good at stitching concept arts together and shit.
Yeah. So is that how you want the shawl to look like? Or
I don't
poncho.
fucking know. I think maybe.
Okay, you know what? I think my sister has a really has an idea of what you think you want. So I'm gonna let her draw that and give it to you later. And then
Yeah.
if you go, okay, that's close, but get rid of this, then she's gonna do.
Yeah.
But she's gonna do Liam's and Dylan's first, because they're currently on the payroll.
Yeah.
Payroll. What?
She's asking for compensation now, boys. $30. No,
I'll pay her. I don't give a shit.
No, she
Man,
knows,
it's
but
there. Thank you
she-
for anyone who's still watching.
yeah, I
See
think it's
if I-
neat.
Yeah, probably. There's 2 people. I don't know if Elise is still here. If you are, thank you for watching.
I'm one of those
We'll be
people.
back.
It's me and me and Nick.
Yeah.
You have Feet watching you.
What?
Feet,
Uh.
who's a bot.
It only tells me that there's 2 people
Yeah,
still.
I looked at
Yeah.
who's viewing your stream, and I see a guy named Feet who has 19.2k followers, who has not streamed a day in their life.
Oh,
Wow.
rad.
A bot. But they're partnered.
Okay.
Fucking. So weird. Twitch is a weird place. But you
Yeah.
currently have, how many bots do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's a
7, 8,
bunch on
9.
the list, but it only
Nine.
says 2 people
Well,
watching.
because we're real.
Yeah.
We're the only real people.
I think Elise realized D&D was lame and left.
Yeah, D&D is fucking lame, boy.
Nobody likes D&D.
It's fine. I don't even like it.
Yeah, fuck D&D. I don't want to DM for it.
Fucking trash.
DMing sucks. No.
Just the worst.
Oh, hey Nick.
Yes.
So if you, or no, not even if, when you you get the chance, if you want to do that character thing for campaign 2, your character has to be drawn by my sister so that we have some consistency.
Okay.
But whenever that arises, just send me whatever you want your character to look like.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you know what? Since you're not since you're an outsider looking in, and you're not going to be spoiled. This is what the art will look like. I'm just going to give you an example of the 2 characters she's
Oh.
finished.
Nice.
That is from top to bottom Evan and Fallen's character.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Very
I'm so fucking proud of what they look like, dude. I'm so happy.
very
Oh, man.
very spiffy.
Biffy. Very oil painty. And like how they look.
And he's
Great.
figured out a way to animate them.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
they move
nice.
now, like that Pimrick one that I did.
Fucking
Nice.
disgusting.
Wait, here I can show you Fallen's character being animated and how it looks so much better.
Whoop.
There you go. Because I can't show them because then that'll give away his character.
Oh, but Fallen said it was okay.
Fallen did, but I feel shitty showing it. That looks way too good in my
Let's
opinion.
close my tabs because I'm all leveled up now. Nice.
I can make that a GIF, and then we can just have idle tokens on Roll20, just them moving while we just talk,
Oh, yeah.
which is great.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah,
I can't wait, man.
me
It's gonna
neither.
be
I
awesome.
have maybe 4 sessions already planned
Mhm.
for campaign 2, because I'm supposed to be taking a break from D&D, but fuck that. What do I do? What else do I do? Yeah, well, fucking
It's in your
writing.
blood, dude.
I mean, I don't know. I get burned out, but then if I go like 5 days without or like a week without D&D, I'm fine. I don't understand how other people have to take like months off. But
Yeah.
different people, different.
I mean, it gives you time to at least like plan and think up shit.
See,
But that's the problem. I was already like we were like 3 months into the campaign 1, and I was already thinking of what I was gonna do for campaign 2. So I've been thinking for this for about 2 years now.
Amazing. I mean, that means it's refined.
so I mean,
It's refined as what I can do, but
Yeah.
refined to a point.
I mean, and that's pretty fucking refined.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I
Don't
can
you sell yourself
I
short.
can sort of
going.
understand, like, some burnout, but then, like, I used to run a game, and, like, I had one guy who was running 2 different games, 2 completely different game systems that I played. Actually, no, he did run a D&D thing as well, so 3. and then another guy running a game that I played in like every week. So I mean, like I had one guy who was juggling 3 different storylines in 3 different games, and I played in each one of them.
I don't think I could do more than 2.
So yeah, no, which is how I got introduced to Rifts and Cyberpunk, and one of the first D&D campaigns I played in was all just living in this when I was up in PA, basically spending all of my time at a friend's house, playing all the games,
Drink all the booze, play all the games,
smoke all the clove cigarettes. I didn't even know they had menthol cloves until I started hanging out up there. Because this guy would show up every week. Every week he'd show up with a bag full of menthol cloves. And yeah.
I'm a peace out, boys.
Okay.
Yeah, have
It
a
was
good
fun.
night.
Good night.
I'll end my stream.
Hope you guys had fun. Peace.
Good night.